Do we got it? Let's see. It says I have it, Mimi. Can you confirm or deny this? Huh? Woo. Oh, the fan isn't even facing. Thanks. Thanks for not poking it back, Mimi. Oh my god. I've got shorts on. Probably something I should have checked before I went live. Let's scoot on in there. Alright. Alright, let's hit that button. There we go. Boy. Hola, Shirkumo. How exciting was that state of play? That was a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. I'm very excited. I'm thinking I might play Alan Wake on the 5th. Or, you know, the week after that. But Alan Wake looked really good. Yeah, a lot of good stuff. I love what I saw for God of War. Was expecting a little bit more, but I'm gonna guess that it's still a long ways away from being available. Spidey 2, Wolverine, God of War 2, Forspoken looked very good. Eve looked really good as well. Gran Turismo looked fantastic. They had a bunch of bangers. They knocked it out. They killed it. If that had been an E3 presentation, they would have won E3. Tokyo Ghostwire. Hola, Sander. Everything they showed looked good. Like, there were no duds there. Like, it was all legitimately pretty good stuff. The Tiny Tina, was it stuff? That looked cute. I'm not familiar as to who it is, but if you're familiar, I guess, with that world, you'll know who that character is. But, yeah, lots of good stuff. I gotta get Psyche and Kiki to play Alan Wake. It's on PS4 and PS5. Hola, Rosa. Good evening. Congrats on breaking 14,000 points. I've been watching. What are you working on for achievements, if you're still working on those? Amount of Avengers? Yeah, well, I mean... You're right, Sander. You're right. I completely blocked out the whole fucking Guardians of the Galaxy thing. I am Guardians of the Galaxy out after E3. I didn't need that. I would have been fine with that. That was going on Oblivion Night. I would have been fine without that. There are categories for quest, exploration, and garrison. God, oh, garrison. I remember trying to do the garrisons, Rosa, because I skipped WAD. I disliked it instantly. And I would love Legion. So I came back for it to get ready for the expansion. God, just trying to do the garrison. Some of the garrison ones, obviously there's a lot of easy garrison ones, but some of the deeper garrison ones, Christ, that's a lot of work. But you are far more determined than I am, so I have no doubt that you'll get those. I have no doubt. But yeah, no, we're watching the state of play for PlayStation. It looks pretty good. There's a lot of good stuff. Thankfully, getting KOTOR. We'll see what do there. But yeah, no, Alan Wake coming out on the 5th of October is going to be pretty nice, I think. I never played those games, so I am curious about them. Who doesn't love themselves a good spoopy game? Honestly, consistency is key for the garrison. Most of it is over time stuff. Yeah, you just got to stick to it, right? Which I didn't do. Yeah, Rosa, it's coming to the PS4 and PS5 initially on the 5th, so... Look, we got to talk Psyche into playing it. She has a capture card, so she can actually stream it as well. So that'd be nice. I might stream it myself if she doesn't. Not sure if Addie's gonna stream it, because I know she's a big fan of those kind of spoopy games. You guessing they got the music rights back? I don't know. We'll see. They're calling it a remaster. So we'll see what's unlisted before due to the license expiring. Dang. Okay, well, I mean, they had, like, if it's on the PS4 and the PS5, they must have paid it out to get them back. Not gonna lie, I was hoping for a bit more variety of game styles. Like GT was exception. Yeah, it was all FPS, action-based combat sort of stuff. Uncharted obviously falls into those categories. Uncharted also gonna be coming to the PC. Uncharted 4 in the DLC. So that's nice. I played those like 3 years ago. They were fantastic games. Uncharted was actually the series that I played like all 4 games in the DLC back to back to back to back to back. And that was a thing that got me from having a sustained audience in the teens to the 20s. So have a sweet spot for Uncharted, or as I can pronounce it because of my accent in ESL, Uncharted. So we might have to revisit that. I like the DLC more than the last game. It sucks that it's only the last game though. Like it has a ramp up, right? So it would have been nice to play 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the DLCs. But the DLC for the 4th game was my favorite, probably my favorite game next to the second Uncharted. But yeah, no, I don't know what they did. There's a YouTube video up for it now, so what it looks like. It still looks very old. It's only a remaster. It's not a remake. But Alan Wake's gonna be coming soon. Oh, Lake, did you see a lot of good stuff that you enjoyed, that you're potentially gonna enjoy? But you're right, nobody. I didn't really think about that, but yeah, it literally is all just first-person shooters or action shooters or third-person shooters or action combat. A lot of stuff there outside of Gran Turismo, which by the way looked gorgeous. Excited for that. But yeah, Spider-Man 2. Just give me more KOTOR news. Did you see the news at the end though, Lake? He said, "This is all we can share for now. We'll have more much later for you." I think we're looking at a couple years for KOTOR. Yeah, I think it's super early, Elk. They are remaking it completely. I think we're looking at, I don't know, 2023 at the very least, or they would have said something, right? So the first 2 Uncharted are PS Plus. Yeah, but I mean on PC, Shirokuma, on PC. Like I own all 4 games and the DLCs. Those were the games I streamed that early on in my streaming career that gained me a lot of traction, got me a lot of viewers. So excited for that. But PC Master Race, I am all for getting games on PC and consoles, on everything. Make it available on everything. Stop being a bunch of dickheads with your exclusives. But yeah, if you don't give me a release date, I keep my hype down. Yeah, I'm putting KOTOR in the interested category. No point wasting your hype. If you want, yeah, I mean, there's too much to play right now. There's far too much to play right now to be worrying about KOTOR. The fact that it's an announced project. Same with God of War. Cool. We'll see you in 2 years. Come talk to us then. I think, for me personally, Final Fantasy VII Remake burned me out on that. It was announced in 2015. It was announced in 2015. It was it was the biggest reveal of E3, and then we didn't hear a goddamn thing outside of it was failing horribly by some other studio that they handed the game to, and then we heard nothing about it for another 2 years. And so like, oh, by the way, we rushed this out for you. Please enjoy. Yeah, still no sign of part 2 yet either. That's cool. No 16, but Forspoken looked very good. Forspoken looked very good. It was. I like what I saw in Forspoken. It looked like there was a lot of variety in that game. The world looks gorgeous. The action adventure aspect of it looks fantastic. Looks like it's gonna be fun to run around and just exist within that world. Hola, Zabes. Which I'll take. I like worlds I can just exist in. It's why I play MMOs. It's why I used to play. Why I used to love World of Warcraft so much early on, because I liked existing in that world. I liked existing in the EverQuest world. I like existing in Eorzean 14. You rarely get that out of a console game because it is from A to B and boom, you're done. But being able to exist in a world like that looks pretty neat. Tokyo Game Show, I'm typically excited. Yeah, Tokyo Game Show obviously has a lot of the big JRPGs for us, so we'll get more variety there for sure. I don't expect much of variety when it comes to NA games. Let's be honest. NA tends to get the shooty games for what it's worth, even if they are story-based games. But JRPGs, I'm excited. I'm excited for it. I'd like to see more about Eve. Eve looked really good. Eve looked fun. Not just because of the shiny booty. Shiny booty certainly helps. It doesn't hurt. But yeah, no. So last night, by the way, I was trying to do the thing where I leave off on a cliffhanger, except that I had to evacuate the world I was on, and the lava came up while I was talking and saying goodbye, and it blew me up. Eve is a different game. Eve is its own sort of. I don't know what it is. I have no idea what it is. but Eve is its own game. Forspoken is a different game. 16 will probably be Square Enix Showcase for Tokyo Game. Maybe. I hope that, or look, at this point when you have 2 more showcases, we have Tokyo Game Show end of the month, and then we have Video Game Awards in December. That's it. And after that, we're waiting for another state of play between that and E3. So the drought is coming. If we don't hear about Final Fantasy 16 soon, I don't know what to tell you. All right, let's go. Let's load the game. All right, I don't know where this is, but our autosave is the only thing that we have. It's that or restart the mission. You remember the booty? I remember the booty. The booty is very shiny. I'm already overwhelmed with games right now. Sounds like 2022 will be great for gaming too. Yeah, it's gonna be another good year. It's gonna be another good. I mean, I don't think I'm ever gonna stream Gran Turismo. Like I get a. People just don't stop talking shit about my aim in this game, even though I land 95% of my shots. Apparently, Twitch chat is 100% shot accuracy. So I can't imagine if I even for.
Kotori Makri.
No, look, it's gonna be okay, Zabes. Look, we're 3 years away. Don't get mad now. Save your blood pressure for the next 3 years. If I even so much as tap somebody in Gran Turismo, it's gonna be a Discord game. That's about it. But yeah, no, lots of good games next year. Obviously, Elden Ring, Endwalker this year. Lots of shiny to go around. You need to make one of those early 2000s YouTube headshot montages set to Linkin Parkers. Set to Linkin Park, yeah. So let's recreate some Fast and Furious. Absolutely, let's do it. Like you and me. Are we gonna drift in Tokyo? Oh shit, let's go. Alright, so this is where I left off yesterday, and I died. I was trying to give you guys a cliffhanger. You try and build up some excitement as a streamer, and you just end up dead. So let's get going here. This is where I died, right here in this cave. Jeez, okay, that's cool. That's not how physics works, but that's fine. So I turned on the power switch, and that's causing the planet to fail, or the tectonic plate that I'm on to collapse. Be greedy, be greedy!
Extraction complete.
Look, to the bowl goes the iridium. Can I just hit F? No, I can't hit F to get out. So normally you hit F, that puts you back on the Normandy. No, apparently not right now, though. I can't see shit, stop shaking! It's like I'm back in California, Christ. I don't miss earthquakes, by the way. Like, you'll hear me say that I miss parts of California. I don't miss earthquakes. Pretty cool. I like it. Pretty cool. So we're gonna need a wheel and a pedal set up for GT. I might actually. Maybe the Final Fantasy Kill Chaos game will be featured in a Tokyo Game Show. Maybe. And we got the demo for it already, right? So why not the rest of it? That'd be pretty cool. FF Origin demo was fantastic. I loved it, and I'm super excited for that game to see how it's going to evolve between now and release. Yep. Look, there's a lot to play. We are living in a golden era of availability for games. Like, remember? I don't know if you guys remember. Like back in the '90s, you had to wait a while between games. You didn't granted they came out much faster, like once a year, but still, like the PSX era for RPGs was one a year, 96, 97, 97, 98, 99, 2001. So we're doing pretty good for ourselves for video games. Very expensive, sucks to be our wallet, but for the most part, we're doing okay. I'm very excited. We also have New World coming out in 2-3 weeks or so excited for that. By the way, if you wanted to try it, New World does have an open beta as of right now for 4 days. I think we're gonna end up on an East Coast server, by the way. All of the big guilds are abandoning ship on West Coast and going to East Coast servers. So we might end up on an East Coast server after all, which will be good for Psyche and Kiki and Viking and T and everybody else. As someone who was on Atlantic Coast time and was playing on West Coast servers, ping was fine. Ping was perfectly okay. PvP was playable. Was there lag? Yes. Was the lag there because of my connection? No. No, it's terribly made game. But still fun. Between not having money and only being able to choose between between Nintendo and Sega, right? Because Atari ate it fairly quickly. Dude, do you remember the Sega Genesis leg? You ever get to play on the Sega Genesis? I remember the big argument for my siblings, not me because I was the youngest one, was whether we get the Genesis for Joe Montana football or we get PlayStation or Nintendo or whatever for the other football game. Hola Beta, KOTOR remake for the PS5 you'll never get. It took plenty of time, Beta. That game is years away. It's years away. I chose the Genesis over SNES, and it made me sad in hindsight. Actually, no. It was between Genesis for like a Joe Montana football game or the SNES for, what's it called? Final Fantasy 3. I chose correctly, by the way. I mean, you can use your PS4 to play, what's it called? Alan Wake. It's coming out soon, Beta, if you're into that. Poog Viking and his kidneys. Yep. Viking will soon be parted from his kidneys. There's a huge waiting list for invites to New World right now. You can register on Steam, but it could be out of luck. Oh, really? Okay, well, we'll see. I already bought it, so I would assume I'm automatically in. So, since I already purchased it, but I mean, I can wait. I'm not actually partaking in this New World beta because they're wiping everything anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'll save my grind until the end of the month. Speaking of Final Fantasy, CRT mode makes for playable. Otherwise, you need a blue light filter. Yikes! Mystic's gonna be playing 4 tonight, so tune into that after she does a little bit of leveling. Also waiting, better to see the 20 days or so. Yeah, we'll see what it's like at the end of the thing. Who's actually gonna play it for the sake of playing it and purchasing it versus all that. Considering the level of grind we have to do Elk, I'm content to wait. Like I'd be happy to go and play with Nari, like seriously, but for a 4-day beta, no thank you. Data recovered from research station. Dr. Casey's location discovered. Landing party extracted from volcano. Thanks for that. We got some XP, we got some money, we got some minerals. Cool. You're already busy with the flaming beta we always have here. Okay. You're not wrong. But still. But it's okay, look, beta, there was a lot that was shown off there. And in regards to the PS5, I know it sucks. Like, Late can't get a PS5.
Commander, you received a new message at your private terminal.
Afford it, just can't actually have access to it. So it sucks. How would you feel if Sega Atlas decided to drop a Persona MMO? I'd play it. I'd give it a shot. If the music's just as good, hell yeah. Like, I've never played a Persona game. I'm not really interested in playing Persona. I enjoy watching Persona. I enjoy watching... I watch... obviously, Kawie's playthroughs are fantastic of it. Would watch... I'm obviously currently still watching Kayoko's playthrough of it. Squeak. Squeak. There you go. There you have it. Straight from the space hamster's mouth. I give it a shot. Why not? I'm always down for new MMOs. I like MMOs. MMOs are my favorite sort of type of game. Hola, Sim. Sim, did you see anything you liked in the PlayStation thing? I'm gonna have to crawl to Kiki and ask for some of her streamer bucks. Kiki streamer bucks. Kiki Cash with the K. All right, Kelly.
How's it going, Sim? Commander.
What the hell? So that's from Toombs. You're too small. Got spam email. That's from Billy, who I still need to find and kill. Alright, that's Tally, still alive. That's from the detective. We can remove that one away. Project Firewalker, Commander. A very capable team is analyzing the data you gathered from the Gets research. That's the old one. Project Firewalker. This was a close one on... That was a close one on Kuramoto, Shepard. Karumto. I can read, I swear. A disturbing fact has come to light in analyzing the channel you use to transmit your findings. Unauthorized transmissions have been sent from the MSV Rosalie to an unknown destination. It's assumed that this is how the Geth are tracking Doctors Casey and Oloy. The data you retrieved gives us a definite location for Dr. Casey's Prothean site. The Doctor was certain that the site held a Prothean revelation of enormous significance. It is recommended you head there as soon as possible to counter any Geth retrieval missions already in play. Okay. Cool. We fed our fish. We did the thing. Let's get up top to the menu. You saw disappointment? No, look, Ash. Look, we still got lots of time. That game is nowhere near being ready. So we'll see what do. Is there a reason to have hope? Probably not. But
only half our fuel remains.
Ghostwire, also oddly Guardians, but that's partly because it reminded me of an old X-Men game system-wise. Gotcha. All right, cool. Hola, Turk. Welcome back, dude. I mean, look, we'll see, Ash. Obviously, the exclusivity thing that Sony is on just insisting on doing for everything is terrible. I'm not a fan of it. I'd like to see Artifact Collection, Firewalker. But yeah, you have an Xbox One, right? OG KOTOR when? We'll see. Maybe. Don't know. As it stands, I've already got a ton on my list of games to play. Pero I wouldn't rule it out. I would certainly do it probably because I'm a streamer when we're close to having actual information about the remake. Like, oh yes, you heard about the remake. Here's the original, and then lure them in. PS5, so it's not like I can't play it. It just feels like a betrayal. I get that. I understand that. I understand why you're disappointed by it. I get that you're gonna play it and you're gonna enjoy it, but I also get that it's just there's a history there. Hola, Stabby, thank you for the raid. Welcome everybody from Lady Stabbington's ranting about movie stream. I hope you had a lot of fun. Thank you for bringing your people over to Stabby. My name's Square 9. We're playing some Mass Effect 2. Trying to get through here. We're gonna do some loyalty missions today. I think I did all the DLCs I can do at this point, and then we'll do the rest of it after the ending of the game. But yeah, welcome everybody. We'll be here for the next 3 hours or so, just plodding along. Lady Stabbington should be live tomorrow again at 2 p.m. Eastern with either some more Kiwami or some Final Fantasy 14. Hola, PK. Runs to the chat because Twitch left without you. Welcome. Thank you. I'm glad you caught up, PK. Welcome, amigo. But yeah, so we're just wrapping up this quest that I died on yesterday. Weird bug. It's just the planet exploded on me. It's the weirdest thing ever. But we're over to see initial surveys of Korang noted its high density and active plate tectonics, suggesting a high internal heat fueled by a greater than normal concentration of heavy elements and radioactives. Early test cores proved the mineral richness of the world, but distance from the mass relay in the Century system made it unprofitable to develop until late 2183. What year is it for us in this game, by the way? I have no idea what year it is. The atmosphere is a smog of methane, ammonia, and water vapor, a so-called primordial soup, similar to the conditions of early Earth. However, there is no evidence of life developing on Kornag's surface beyond the level of simple dextro amino acids. The minimal energy input of the red dwarf Ver have created an energy-starved surface environment, though the planet's volcanism does hold open some possibility for subterranean development. Alright. Primordial soup. 2025. Lake.
Probe away.
Don't mind me.
Scans have found something.
Okay, but that's not what I wanted to do. I was trying to get some minerals. What's going on, Coville? GT looks incredible, Ash. But here's the thing, Forza has spoiled me to it. I want to see the environments. Like some of this, they showed us like, what was it, 4 environments? There was a cityscape, mountainscape. I forget what the other two were, but there was like 4 environments. I want to see more environments. Because the one thing that I really liked about Forza was that I could just go, you know, to Edinburgh and you move all over the place, and you got to see all this stuff. So I'd like to see more of the environments of GT. I know GT tends to be a lot of track racing on top of everything else, but curious, very, very curious. The codex can probably tell you. All right, GT has always been more track focused than Forza. Yeah, and I don't expect it to be like Forza in that setting, but I would like to see more of the environments. Tiny Tina was not interested until they played Baby Metal. The music was pretty good. Who's Gearbox? Anybody? I probably should know who that is, but it's eluding me. Alright, she got nothing. She's got nothing. I've still got 5 points. I guess I should get Adrenaline Rush. The company that makes Borderlands. Gotcha. I've never played a Borderlands game. I've got no dog in that fight. No idea what it's about. I will get another level of Adrenaline Rush and actually use it, because we haven't used it. I will get on guns. I didn't know you were a racing fan. I'm pretty good at Mario Kart. That's what chat said, Kobo. That's one of the first things I saw when the Gran Turismo stuff started up. Immediately like, oh my god, is this Mario Kart? I'm not a huge racing fan, if I'm being honest, Kobo. I'm a big fan of
scanning for mission objectives.
a big fan of Gran Turismo and now Forza because of Ash.
Mission objectives located.
Product date was revealed years ago on PS4, Xbox One, PC. Guess they're still working on it. Yep, I mean, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty shiny. That feels pretty good. The company underpays its employees, claiming that they'll get bonuses if the games do well, and they set the goal so high it's impossible to meet. So, wow, that's fucking terrible. Christ. That is unfortunate. They made that amazing Alien Colonial Marines game. Sounds fun. And then Rush is like an I win button. I hear, yeah, it slows everybody else down, right? And you can just move around and pop off on them. I just need to remember to use it. We need to find artifacts. Okay, we need to find 5 artifacts. Let's go. Can I go up there? Nope. Can I get off of this? I cannot. Nope, can't get off. Oh, that's something very large up there. That's sure something very large on that rather large
ship detected.
Oh, it's a ship. Okay. Is it a ship? No, that's a ship. That's right. Know your place. I'm sure it's okay. I'm sure it's fine. Don't mind me. Oh, I missed that wall. Don't mind me, it's just me and the wall doing things. I'm not getting up there, it'll shoot me in the face. Oh, that was just the wall. Oh, there's another one. Oh, okay. Easy. Okay.
Acquired.
I hate that sound now. I liked it yesterday. I don't like it today. Cheese. We like us for cheese. Guardians of the Galaxy looks fun. Yeah, look, I know Guardians of the Galaxy has become a meme because the entire Square Enix presentation for E3 was just Guardians of the Galaxy. So it has become meme-worthy that whenever I see it, I lose my shit for whatever reason and start complaining about it. But hola papi, how's it going, Pancakes? Happy pre-Friday. Hopefully your day and work has gone well today. Can I blow this up? Negative. Can I go up there? Looks like I might be able to. I could, it just doesn't let me. Who would win? A platform of unbreaked AI that has had decades to learn and grow, or one jumpy boy? One jumpy boy. One jumpy boy every single time. Got a new Monster. What's it? Monster. Ooh, what'd you get? What'd you get? Imagine using missiles on these dudes. These poor bastards. And what did they ever do to deserve this? Oh, that's spicy. Okay, well. I'm not sure I can cheese this one. Kezu. Oh, why though? Why Kezu? Kezu more like Waizu and Zenogre. Alright, Zenogre. Zenogre's pretty cool. This afternoon I was doing a multiplayer Formula 1 race at Monaco, which if anyone is familiar with, F1 knows it's a difficult, tight track with really close barriers, and I won it because everybody else crashed out. That tends to be my strategy, PK. If everybody else has been pushed into the walls, I win. I win. Once some random dude fixed.
Thank you for your continued support
for
Random Facts.
Hey!
Did you know YouTube uploads 72 hours of video every single minute?
Wow. 72 hours in 1 minute? Thank you for the biddies, Rika, and the fact. I did in fact not know that. That is a lot of hours in 1 minute. Most of it probably not legal, but you know, it is what it is. Apparently once some random dude fixed the single type in the code, Colonial Marines was fine. I do remember those in the Mako standard. I do remember them very much. I remember them quite well. Yeah, that gets Michael Peritorium.
My boss is going to fire the employee with the worst posture. I have a hunch it might be me.
What? Oh, that's a lot of rain. There's remnants of a hurricane hitting here. I don't know if you can hear the rain. It's a lot of rain, though. Oh, let me tell you, we're supposed to get hit by a spicy sky donut tomorrow. A spicy sky donut was my serpent name at university.
Warning. Geth forces detected.
Go away! Oh, it's shooting these dudes already. Okay, cool. Like, they can call Praetorium on me here, turret. Yeah, look, I'm just here lobbing softballs all day long. I don't care. Look, all I'm saying is, if I don't gotta be close, what? Wait, a first-time chatter just got nuked. Were they a big fellows, new-time chatter? Okay, well, I mean, hi, bye.
What do you use to cut a Roman emperor's hair? Scissors.
God damn it, Beta. Damn, so I wanted to be famous. No, I'm sorry, but you got no famous here. No being famous. No big fellows. I'm sorry, they're just not allowed. Lake and Cowie forbid it. I apologize, Rika. Hopefully you're doing well, Rika. Rika, did you watch the State of Play? It's pretty good. Thank you for the biddies, by the way, Beta, twice. And the jokes. So Stormageddon is supposed to take a literal dump on us tomorrow with forecasted winds. Oh, holy crap. Is it getting stronger then? Because we don't have a lot of winds in Minnesota. We just got a lot of water. Huh? Yeah, we're getting a little bit. We're just getting a nice little love tap. That award, yes, please, yes. I wish she got more pushing. Cowie pointed out to me that the sizzle reel there ended with a girl telling us something about you'll have your answers soon enough.
Look, Miss 298, we have standards here. Try better.
Exactly. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you for the biddies and for letting the audacity of just coming in with their lack of attempts. It's just the worst, honestly. Bots used to make efforts, and now we're just sat here with nothing. Nada. 3 kilometers away from you, standing on me? Oh, yikes. Alright, so we're just getting a little tickle while you're getting the brunt of it. Alright, you be safe. We'll be okay. But please stay dry. Don't get blown over. The one time the real fame bots come by and I'm in the no, poor Stabby. It's okay, Stabby. Nobody got famous off of it. Nobody got famous off of it. Also, by the way, I don't know if you guys saw it, but the Matrix trailer did drop today. Matrix 4 Resurrections. It looked incredible.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
I need that in me. Cowie and I, by Cowie and I mean me, I'm considering renting out a theater. $325. Just for the sake of safety. Hold up to 20 people. That way we can just watch it without in the theater without having to deal with people's nastiness. Because let's be honest, people are nasty. But yeah, no, very excited for that. On your way, look. If you have proof of vaccination, we can talk. Yeah, HBO Max, maybe Discord streaming for. I mean, look, I'm down. I am down. Definitely want to see it. I'm very intrigued. Very curious. Very curious. They have my attention. It looks so good, Rosa. So when we got the little thing a couple days ago, I was telling Saki, it looks like they're gonna go over the first one, but like sort of like a parallel universe or a future version. Or I mean, the Matrix is all about repetition, right? It's all about repetition over and over and over again. Obviously, that brings up a lot of very big questions because if you ever watched the trilogy. But yeah, no, very excited for it. Very excited for it. That trailer has me sold. They let you rent theaters here, but the price starts at like $100 because that's the theater space rental fee. Then the price scales depending on how new the movie is. Yep. So here it says it's starting at $125 for 20 or less people. You don't have to go out to the concession lines. You get you can be brought in from the exit from behind. That way you're not dealing with people. Again, they are taking a lot of measures for COVID safety. So might be the way to do it. I'm not sure I'm gonna be all that comfortable. We'll see where Nova Scotia is in December. But yeah, no, it's looking. I'm not sure I want to do that because I could just probably get it at home here. But who knows? Who knows? The theater around me rents out for $200 US for 25 folks. Yeah, it's around there. Cineplex is pretty cheap. They're very good theaters though, so I don't know. I don't know that it's an actual full-on theater area as much as it's a room with a smaller screen. But there are details to look into. Matrix looking really good. Matrix looking really good. Matrix looking real good. Oh, we bought fancy flashlights and you're chilling in your bedroom, so it should be good. Hopefully, alright. Hopefully, I mean, you should be alright. You guys will be okay. I think. I hope. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. There's going to be a timeline aspect because of the line in the trailer after all these years. Going back to the Matrix, yeah. At the very end, yeah. I mean, it's December 22nd, right? So we've got a ways to go, but I'm sure we'll get... What? What was that face, Cav? I saw that. Oh, I can't go that way. Okay. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. I'm sure maybe we'll get another trailer before then. Something to tide us over. But as it stands, I'd go watch it right now. This is where we came from, right? That's where we came from. Up there? Yep, alright, this way. There was a lot of... Ooh, hey, spicy. There were a lot of visuals there to see. But yeah, it was with a lot of questions, which is a good thing, right? Because you want people to start talking and have questions about your movie. I did notice that there was only one of the Wachowskis that was credited there. So I wonder how that's going to impact if it's not both of them. Why am I on fire? Holy shit. No, this is fine. This is okay. No, look, see, it's okay. It's fine. This is... This is okay. You know, a little fire will buffer right out. What was that, Cowie? Oh. Picard Season 2 trailer. Ooh, Picard Season 2 trailer dropped today. Not sure. I haven't seen it yet. I thought that show just wasn't going to exist anymore, considering how long it's been. We really liked Picard. Actually, that's not bad. Apparently 20 or less for she is doing here. That might be worth it if you get 20. Yeah, if you get the full 20 people, right? It's not so bad. Me too, Rosa. I thought that show, I mean, obviously COVID and production has slowed everything down, right? But I hadn't heard anything about it since season 1. And I really like season 1. Like, I really enjoyed Picard. That's good to hear, Shirokumo. I didn't know that was a thing. So I went to world premiere at a really fancy theater once, and now I'm spoiled forever. Leather seats, in-house food, and alcohol. I mean, some theaters still offer that, Kovo. It's just not very cheap. Seven an umbrella. We've had to postpone a few times, but I want to see... Oh, you're talking about something else. Oh, wait, Beta, you just watched the trailer for The Matrix? Yeah, that's about right. I got no idea. And we don't know what they're going to do, but they're doing something. So for someone who only saw the first Matrix movie, I'm guessing there is a reason Morpheus is young in this trailer and Keanu and that lady are old. Whatever the reason for that is, Lake, we don't know. That is not told in the previous films. Those are questions we don't know the answers to those questions yet, Lake. No, that hasn't been told to us. Why, the what, or the how. As someone who's watched all three, they're fairly contained. They're fairly contained. What? Who did? Bread? Oh, it's not just for me, it's for anyone who's interested. No, I've already got it. Oh, okay. I'm literally playing it right now. She thinks she's got jokes. But there you go. Mass Effect Legendary Edition is on sale right now on Steam for 25% off. If you've been looking forward to... I'm glad you're revitalized. You want to take another nap? Maybe until tomorrow morning? 34% off. There you go. Thank you, PK. 34% off. There you go. If you're interested in this game, it's on sale on Steam right now. If you buy it on Steam, it's still going to go through Origin. Are you okay? Please don't die. Yeah, no, I figured. We did Matrix and Soul Cord earlier, but I was thinking about doing it again, Ash. I do have them on Blu-ray. Like, I was talking about doing it on Discord leading up to the release of the films. Absolutely. I'm down. I love those movies. There's theaters here that you can order like steak and wine. Yeah, it all depends on the theater and the licenses that they have. The Matrix MMO, the only MMO I know, no, actually that's not the only one. An MMO that has to shut down. I mean, imagine how bad an MMO has to do in order for it to get shut down. Because it doesn't. Well, look, once you make your MMO, it doesn't take all that much to keep it up and running. That's where we came from. But yeah, no, the Matrix MMO is one of those very rare failed MMOs. So this is the developer. Yikes. Now we have a couple of theaters here that have good food, alcohol, and reclining seats. It's pretty nice. Haven't been since COVID though. Yeah. We have one similar. They don't do that kind of food or alcohol because alcohol is very highly restricted here. You got to buy it from a specific store and all that. But they do reserve seating, leather seats, enhanced audio. But the thing does have the theater itself does have a restaurant inside it, so you can order burgers and other types of food that aren't your usual theater fare. So it doesn't matter what theater you go to. Please stay on it. Please stay on there. Stay on it.
Extraction complete.
Nice. But yeah, Lake, if you're around in December, definitely do a viewing of the Matrix films again. We can all hang out and just talk it out and go over everything. I certainly enjoyed doing that last time. I'm gonna do it again with Lord of the Rings, and likely the Hobbit again. We did those last year. Sorry, this year. Just keep moving. Keep moving. Keep faking. Just keep faking. Alright, we got him now. Lord of the Blings? Yes, Lord of the Blings. We went to go see the last Fast and Furious in one. Yeah. I mean, like if you have, obviously not everyone's gonna have those kinds of theaters. They are pretty. Oh, we got all of our artifacts. Cool. I don't know what that does for us.
Mission objectives completed.
Okay. Oh. Okay. That's cool. Data recovered from the planet's surface, historically significant artifacts recovered, Dr. Casey's location not found among recovered data. Get's presence on the planet eradicated. Alright, we got some XP, some money, some platinum. Okay. I'm getting pretty tired of this quest line, I gotta be honest. It's not really giving me much. In regards to story or anything, it's just literally just go out there and shoot these dudes up in your little fancy vehicle. It feels like literally like a DLC of sorts. Which I'm not really into right now. Mass Effect, the relay. There's no fuel. I mean, the fuel depots over here. Let's go fuel up. Alright, let's go back over here. So yeah, really just suppressing this entire DLC. Remember, I mean, it's cute for what it is, right? It's more to give you sort of a feeling of being on the Mako and running around on a vehicle and doing that sort of stuff more as opposed to the main story or any kind of story. Yeah, I've been to cinema in nearly 6 years. I get that, Sander. I get that. Like, I'm okay not going back to cinemas at this point. Firewalker Prothean Ruin. All right, well, I guess this is the last one. We may as well finish it off. And then we'll get to Grunt's quest. I'm a weenie, and I don't want to ruin Tali's loyalty mission. So we're just going to keep on going with this. Firewalker Prothean Ruin. Just drift on in there.
Anomaly detected. Probe launched. Probe launched. I have found something.
Oh shit, the fish! Not now, Edie. Jesus Christ, the fish. Oh my God.
Commander, you received a new message at your private
Not
terminal.
now, Kelly. Thank you, Sander. Oh my God. I can't fail my fish at this point. They're still alive. So if they're dead, do they just disappear? Is the tank cleaned out? Like, is that really all that happens? Because I don't want my fish to die. Squeak. Confirmation that I'm doing things right. I go to the cinema terribly often. Last time I went was for The Rise of Skywalker. I'm not sure what was before that. I know I saw The Greatest Showman at the cinema though. Yeah, well, we tend to do just sort of 1 or 2 a year, whatever really interests us. Pre-COVID, obviously with COVID, not that much at all, if at all. Alright, so Artifacts Catalog. The artifacts you gather might give us a lead on a larger Prothean site. They have incredible value for historians and might be instrumental in building our understanding of the Prothean legacy. Excellent work in mitigating the Seth presence, Commander. We will keep you apprised of further Geth activity should it threaten mission integrity. What the hell is this? A very capable team is analyzing the data you gathered from the Geth's research into atmospheric change. We hope it may open up new avenues for terraforming procedures for future colonies. The tech used in the beacons also contains communication innovations that should help us develop better systems to reduce atmospheric noise. There is no evidence of Prothean activity on this planet. So we read that one. Concerns RE Keepers. From Chorban. What? I hope this address still works. I promise to send you intel on the Keepers if I found anything. And this is important. See, those scans you took? It turns out the Keepers are bioengineered. And based on my comparisons to those, some of that material from Saren's flagship Sovereign, they were engineered millions of years ago. By the same people who made Sovereign! Dun 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 dun. Okay. You may not understand how important this is, but it suggests that the Citadel wasn't really made by the Protheans. It may have been made by something far older, with the Keepers as organic guardians. And what's more, based on my genetic readings, they're supposed to react to some signal or something about every 50,000 years. You can measure genetic variances. It's a bit like comparing rings on a tree to see the drought years. Whoever did this, well, around the last time this signal went off would be around the time the Protheans disappeared, and it's scheduled to go off sometime around now. If any of the old tech still works, they could have some nasty surprises waiting for us. Just thought you'd want to know. Nobody here in the Citadel will listen to me. So Korban's figured it out. Obviously he doesn't know that it's the Reapers, but Chorban has figured it out as to what the cycle and all that sort of stuff. Interesting. Cool. Chorban is a kid who brings in the homework from the week before. He is. No, it was not my intention.
Such devastation.
It was not our intention. Thank you for the video, Dash. Let's get out of here. I want to look at my journal real quick. Assignments. Fireworksy. While searching through the data from Karunto, Cerberus discovered Dr. Casey's last known location, the planet Copis, Hoplos Hades Nexus. It's believed that Dr. Casey has discovered a Prothean site on the planet and set out to excavate it. Alright, so this is where we're at, I believe. I think this is where we're at. Thank you for the video, Zoash. Hola, Coda. Copis. Alright, let's go. Start scanning. I forgot there's already a land button. I don't have to do anything. I can just land. I'm sorry. I'm done. Okay. No level ups. Ooh. Oh no, this is just getting on our ship again. I mean, okay, this is fine DLC. It's not the best of DLC ever, but we will get to the Grunt and Solin's things here shortly. Eagle Lurker gonna suck it up and get math out of the way. Alright,
conventional weapon capability. Recommend disabling power sources.
You Lurker, wait, thank you for that. Left Lurker's on the process. Oh, hey! Alright, we need to find the power sources. Oh, those. Those are just some big ass power cables. So this thing can't take a lot of hits. It's not meant to take hits. I hate that noise. Why does that make that noise? Christ. I like the noise after the fact, but the first noise, the alarm, sounds fucking terrible. I don't know if that would be a good idea.
Strength reduced.
Down. The aim on the thing is terrible, by the way, as well. On top of everything else. Let's go. I hate that sound. Stop it with that. That's not exactly what it sounds like. Let's go. I think I have to go up over here and then get around to it.
Kinetic barrier strength reduced.
Right, I think I have to go up over here on this side. And then... wishful thinking that this is this little lip here. What if we get on these rocks right here? Alright, here we go. Nailed it! I just went right through that rock. Ah, no! Okay, I was gonna be very sad there. I thought it was gonna fall off, but I forgot that I can float. Yeah, we got time for this.
Kinetic barrier strength reduced. Kinetic barrier deactivated. Path is clear.
Is it though? Is it? Like, I don't want to go down there. Bad things are gonna happen. Let's go down there. Or try it. What's going on, Nat? Good to see you. Oh, I have to go inside. Or do I? Okay. So about that Taco Bell. Yeah, I hadn't seen that at all. I mean, obviously I don't really peruse of like I play a lot of 14 anyway, so I don't tend to peruse a lot of it willingly. But if I do see it or come across some of it, Bug don't care. It's pretty funny though. I'm glad to have known where the meme sort of originally started in popular 14 culture. You're not dumb, you're beautiful. You're right, Sandra. I'm sorry. I am exceptionally beautiful today. Are you keeping the button down after the extraction? I am not. Or is that what it is? I mean, I could try. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm holding it a little bit too long. I didn't think I was. The sight is spectacular. Time, however, has proven to be the real enemy. Even with those Blue Sun thugs hired to protect the dig site, we barely managed to erect a shield before the Geth arrived. How can they know our movements almost before we do? Am I beaming my thoughts directly to them? I must find out how they are doing this. I shall ask Dr. Oloy for whatever help he can provide. Alright, so we are basically following around two doctors who have been tracked by the Geth because they've been trying to unearth a Prothean tech and all that, so that's where we're at right now. I think they buffed the HP amount the Hammerhead has. Really? It had less HP before. That's a frightening thought. Because it doesn't have a lot. That's where we came from. There are a lot of bugs here that I can't do anything about. This is a weird sound, by the way.
Dr. Aloy must have been indoctrinated by the Reapers. I found him sending our data to a Geth ship. I won't be responsible for another Geth attack, another Eden Prime. I've silenced Aloy. Forever.
Okay. They popped Dr. Aloy. Again, are the giant red bugs not alarming anybody else? Granted, there's nobody else here, but Cowie, it's okay.
I'll take it.
Ooh, biotic damage, nice.
It's too late for me. They're still in my head, stealing my thoughts. I can't keep them out. I've got no choice but to destroy this relic. And myself. Okay, blue, white, orange. I think I already missed it. White along the top, into orange and blue. White on the left-hand side. Big ol' orange block. I'm in. Dr. Igwe, no, not Dr. Igwe. Dr. Igwe, unfortunately. Ooh. Wait, didn't we come across one of these spheres before? In the first game? Is this not it? You think with technology as advanced as it is in this game, the vehicles would control more easily? You'd think so. You'd think so, and yet people would say that the problem isn't in the vehicle net; it's in the driver. I did. All right, just making sure. Curious. It's Ozma. For science. For science. Ball, buenos dias, downtown. Downtown, we have a release date for Gran Turismo 7 now for the PS5. I don't know how long you've been awake, but there was the PlayStation State of Play. You should look it over. Lots of good lots of good PS5 stuff. Whoa, Jesus, that's a heavy ball. Dr. Casey's research station found Prothean artifact recovered. Alright, I mean, that was at least the end of that DLC, I think. I got some goodies out of it. I'm not mad. I saw there's going to be a KOTOR remake, so that's exciting. Yeah. But a lot of stuff was 40 minutes of non-stop.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Okay, but first my fish, Kelly. Christ. Do you not know my priorities by now, Kelly? Fish. Fish and Squeak. And then we stared longingly at our picture of Liara because she has no time for us anymore. Okay, we're good. Oh yeah, that was Firewalker, Redgar. We just finished Firewalker, I believe. You don't remember this part? Yeah, so that was all Firewalker. No idea what the hell it was going on about, but I think we're done with it. What the hell is the entitled transfer request? Historic discovery. From Project Firewalker, the burst of energy that coincided with your retrieval of the Prothean artifact contained coded information. Most of the data was beyond our ability to track, but the threads we were able to decrypt have provided new avenues for research on energy transfer and biotics. It will keep those scientists busy for years to come. The data indicates that the artifact is currently inert and not dangerous.
We wonder, however, if Dr. Casey had more time. That if Dr. Casey had more time, would he have unlocked its secrets? We will continue its research. A landmark find for humanity. Good work, Shepard. Cool. Okay, is that it for Firewalker? Yee! Okay, so it's just Arrival, which we're gonna do once we beat the game. And Overlord we can do whenever we want. We might do all the loyalty missions and then go into Overlord afterwards. Alright, it's time. Let's go. We're gonna bring best boy. We're gonna do Grunt first, in case I fuck it up. I don't want to mess these missions up. I genuinely don't want to mess these up. I want them all to be. I want them to like me. We hit the fire one. They weren't very fun, Redguard, if I'm being honest. I didn't like. They weren't the worst things ever, but they were just sort of there. Stop being a weenie. I can't. I'm a weenie. More prototypes. What? Wait, oh, I can do the new heavy weapon. Oh, ooh, oh, that's so much iridium. Let's see, cryo-round technology is used to modify standard weapon slugs. A cooling laser collapses the ammunition into Bose-Einstein condensate, a mass of supercooled subatomic particles capable of snap-freezing impacted objects. Normandy scientists have found a way to apply this technology on a large scale, generating a mass effect containment bubble. This proof of concept large weapon technology is effective against armor, shields, and biotic barriers. It is nicknamed the Cryoblaster. Wait, that's not the one I wanted though. I wanted the nuker, right? We had one that was actually launched nukes. Iridium. If I had more, yes. Right, we want this, right? We want that one. So I'm gonna save, because that's a lot of iridium. I need a lot more than that. So I'm gonna save my stuff for this, because I want the BFG. Kane is a nuclear? Yeah, Kane is a nuclear. We want Kane. I need more iridium. And another heavy weapons research thingy. Alright, we're off to
No messages for you, Commander.
To Tachanka. I can say it. I can pronounce it. Just looked at it. KOTOR 1 and 2 are $10 each on Microsoft Store for Xbox. And even though they were for OG Xbox, apparently they have Xbox One enhancements. But how do they play? Like, are they still fine to play Ash, or like for streaming purposes? I don't know. That would be my only question. Fuel depot, fueler up. Mass relay. Let's mass relay it up. I believe Tachanka was way the hell over here. Right there, here we go. So let's go. So I haven't done any loyalty missions outside of Kasumi's, and that was a very fun mission. Like, it was legitimate. I'm assuming I have to bring the person along for this. So if I'm gonna be doing Grunt, I need to bring along Grunt. If I'm gonna be doing along Solus, I need to bring along Solus. Scarred by bombardments craters, radioactive rubble, choking ash, salt flats, and alkaline seas, Tachanka can barely support life. Thousands of years ago, life grew in fierce abundance under the F-class star Aralak, a Reich clan word meaning Eye of Wrath. Tree analogues grew in thick jungles, their roots growing out of shallow, silty seas. Life fed upon life in an evolutionary crucible. This world died in nuclear firestorms after the Krogan split the atom. A little ice age of nuclear winter killed off much of the remaining plant life. In recent centuries, many Krogan have returned to their homeworld. The reduced albedo has caused global temperatures to rise. In order to maintain livable temperatures, a vast shroud was assembled at the L1 Lagrange point. It is maintained by the Council Demilitarization Enforcement Mission, which is based on orbiting battle stations. CDEM Advisory. Visitors to Tachanka land at their own risk. The CDEM will not attempt to extract citizens threatened by clan warfare. Travel Advisory. The ecology of Tachanka is deadly. Nearly every native species engages in some predatory behavior. Even the remaining vegetation is carnivorous. Travel beyond guarded areas is strongly discouraged. And yet there's 2.1 billion people on here. Sounds like a fun time.
I see there are 4K mods for KOTOR PC. They're showing their age. No, I'm assuming they are. I'm assuming they are. I know KOTOR 2 is not friendly with modern PCs. Alright. Assuming your PC plays KOTOR, depending on your hardware, they sometimes crash on launch with no known okay, sounds about right. Like on one PC, KOTOR wouldn't launch at all. On another PC, movement froze every time it switched from combat to non-combat or back, and you had to quick save load every time before and after combat. Yikes! That doesn't sound stream friendly. I gotta be honest. All right, hear me out. What if I do this? What if we... So we're going to do their mission, Wolfie. We're going to do Grunt's mission, I think. There's a port of KOTOR to mobile. It runs smoothly. Oh, interesting, Reinhardt. KOTOR 2 has had a lot of updates and fixes recently. Gotcha. Mobile or Xbox version for KOTOR would be safest for stream. Gotcha. All right, well. Do I want to bring these two knuckleheads along, though? Okay, they may as well. I don't think there's a hidden mechanic, right, where having Tali next to me will make her like me more. This isn't Final Fantasy VII, right? Let's see. This advanced plasma round melts or burns nearly anything it hits. 12 seconds. Impact radius is 1.2 meters. Damage is 210 points over 33 seconds. That's a big old dot. No, I want AoE. AoE, please. If we're gonna stream KOTOR 1 and 2, that would be amazing. We'll see. Nah, obviously not anytime soon, because Lord knows I've got plenty on my plate as it is. But maybe at some point. Tali will remember this. What? No, okay, no, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. No, we're going back. No, this isn't what I wanted. No, Tali. No, Tali, don't go back. We have to see. No. We'll do it one member at a time. Don't do this to me. I know it's not a thing, and yet it's like one of those situations where I know I turned off the oven, but I'm halfway down the block, and I'm like, did I turn off the oven? I never even used the oven that day, and yet I'm sat there panicking about whether I turned it off or on. New squad member, please. We'll bring along Solus first, because it's literally me. You all did this. I think your connection has stabilized, so in case my message didn't come through, there are some classic Star Trek games on GOG now, which apparently run decently on modern systems, so maybe I might have to rebuy some of them and see if they're better than the versions I have now, especially Bridge Commander, if it's more stable. But if I do, I hope the old mods still work on it. Neat! I never played much of those games, but I mean, you gotta play what you enjoy. I bought Elite Force and Elite Force 2 just yesterday. There you go. Hello, Char.
What did I tell you, honey? Isn't it beautiful? Far away from all that high-tech noise.
I guess. Seems a bit dirty, though.
Oh, it builds character. Watch it, human.
What? You watch it. What you got? What you got for me? That's right. I'm all up in your space. What's up? They're just ignoring me. It's very rude. Alright, I can't pull out my guns here, so I guess it's somewhat civilized space. A blood pack recruiter. Didn't we just kill some blood packs?
If you're looking for work, you're shouting down the wrong hole. The blood pack only recruits Krogan. You again. I told you the blood pack only wants Krogan. Go flash your smooth skin somewhere else.
Wow, hey!
I thought coming to Tuchanka would get me away from jaw-flapping aliens. I was obviously mistaken. If you're looking for work, you're shouting down the wrong
I'm sorry, I'm done with you.
The blood pack only recruits.
Is it just me, or do the other Krogan not like me?
Oh, there's some concern about me bringing in a non-Krogan. I had to talk to the chief a little. It's not a deal.
Wait, it's not a deal?
Wait, so they don't even want me here?
Who cares what they want? I want you. That's all that matters.
I don't know if I can do this, Char.
Hey, now. My blue rose of Ilium always stands strong to reach toward the sun.
Okay, I'll manage. Just no more poetry.
Wait, are these the same two from Ilium? Like the dude that was reciting poetry and all that? Excuse me, I go through an entire routine to make my skin this smooth. Exactly, Shadow Wolf. Exactly. The audacity. Also, Solo, you can now experience TIE Fighter via XWA. Really? Really? What about the Vorchas in Bud? Yeah, exactly. What about the Vorchas? I mean, obviously the Vorcha are, I mean, they're considered as expendable, right? Oh, all right, here we go. Here we go. What's up? What you got for me? What you want?
The clan leader wants to speak with you. Talk to him soon, alien. If we decide you're not welcome, you'll know just before we kill you.
That was rude. I really like his girlfriend's design. A nice mix of purple and blue. Yeah, no, she's very pretty. She's very pretty. Hopefully I keep seeing them elsewhere.
What did I tell you, honey? Isn't it beautiful? Far away from all that high-tech noise.
I guess.
Take your business to the clan leader.
Man.
Take your business to the clan leader.
We were all this far, we were so far away from Earth and we still have to deal with the clan. Imagine that. What a pain in the ass.
Someday we'll get off this rock and show those Turians who's boss.
Wait, is that a doggo? Fish doggo?
Damn right. Tear their scales off and let the Pyjaks feast on the mother still alive.
Fish doggo. Alright, well. Still can pull out my guns.
Erdnot clan reports use weak encryption. I see references to a captured Solarian in the logs of the Chief Scout.
Good. Talk to Scout then. Or Chief. Either one acceptable.
Also, I have been unable to access local medical records. I suggest asking the local clan leader for assistance with Grunt's problem.
Okay. So we shouldn't talk to that dude without Grunt. I mean, look, I don't... I really want to have Grunt with me for Grunt's mission. So ideally, I can do that without... Well, I can do them individually. Without committing to one or the other. Who are we looking for in here for Morden's thing? Morden, the old blood. Travel to Tuchanka at the Aralax system, located in the Krogan DMZ, and speak with the clan chief or scout commander. Okay. So, as I understand it, we speak to the scout for Morden and the chief for Grunt, because she just said we have to talk to the chief for Grunt. So as long as we avoid the chief and we only talk to the scout commander, we should be good. Speak to the clan leader. So need to talk to the clan leader specifically, whoever the clan leader is. Actually, they're different. So one is clan chief and the other one's clan leader. Is that not the same thing? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat room, Sander. All right, clan leader for Grunt.
Were you around when the female camps sent the children over last week? No, I was off dealing with a Baron attempt. What? Any promising warriors? Yes, of course. They're strong. One day they will tear our enemies apart.
Alright, so that's a Deus Guard. I feel like that's gonna be the chief up there. I don't know.
One of the children, probably 5 years from the right. Yeah, my eyes, I think.
Think you actually had a fertile female on one of your trips to their camp?
I must have.
The son. Good for you. We'll get a ring call to celebrate.
I'm gonna mess this up. I'm just gonna go bring the box. Tally can stay on board. I'd rather just not mess this up. So, indecision. The stream. It's fine. Look, we'll go. We'll put Tally back. She can hang out on the ship. She'll be fine. No, but for the sake of not screwing this up. Alright, let's go. You two, let's go. Exit. Also, it just makes more sense that having Grunt here might make for more conversation.
Take your business to the clan leader and keep your running pet on a short leash. Get him the right soon or put him down.
There you go.
Do you know what's wrong with him? What he needs?
There's nothing wrong with him. Just go speak to the clan leader.
Interesting already. The quest log was probably written by different people, the way BioWare did this game, with each character had their own writer. Oh, so they probably pulled double duty and wrote some more than one. But there is a Mordin writer, a Grunt writer, etc. That's pretty cool. I like that. Ideally, they would have meetings to, have to weave their stories together instead of just, having them be independent of each other. Obviously, having them be independent of each other is nice because then you can write different stories and all that. But interesting, Kova. I didn't know that. I know next to nothing about BioWare. I've barely played any of their games, if at all.
This is the great Krogan homeworld. This is the land of Kredok, Shiaga, and Viol. This chunk of rock is barely worth standing on. Never thought I'd miss the tank.
Wow, okay. Grunt's not impressed with the homeworld. Pit fight gambling station. What?
Put down some real money, human.
Wait, we can actually vote on... No, I'm not gonna bet on this. Wait, I don't wanna... Oh, I didn't sign up for this. Who's gonna win? My money's on the red one. Good thing I didn't bet any money. Okay, that's... Yikes. Yikes. Okay, well, this is... Tachanka, everybody. Wait, is he
Watch it, human.
Is he eating like the leftovers of the one that died? Probably is.
Eyes straight ahead.
Hey, Chief Scout.
What do you want, human? Rex told me to be polite. He didn't say you were going to talk to me.
I'm looking for a Solarian. The Blood Pack captured him and he was last seen around here.
I heard about that Solarian. Poor bastard. If it's Blood Pack, then Clan Werelock has him. Sent one of my scouts to check it out, but he never reported back. Guess they got him, too. Chief told me to give you one of the trucks. Just follow the highway to Werelock's base, if you've got the quads to deal with him in the Blood Pack.
Alright, so this is Mordin Solu's story here.
What can you tell me about Clan Werelock's base?
Last I heard, the clan was holed up in an old hospital. I haven't seen it, though. I've only seen Clan Werelock from a distance. If I'd gotten closer, I'd have taken a shot. You get inside, though, bring a big gun. Werelock's base is crawling with Blood Pack.
That doesn't sound too defensible. Why'd they hole up there?
Any hospital on Tachanka has to be built well enough to withstand a bunch of enraged Krogan. When an injury forces us to switch over to secondary organs, things get messy. Higher thought processes don't always transition properly. Blood rage, they call it.
Any idea what they're doing with the Solarian?
Bringing Tally here is amusing though? Alright.
You don't take somebody home just to kill them. It's messy. Maybe he pissed off the Blood Pack, and they brought him here for special treatment. No skin off my hump what they'd do with him. One less alien on Tachanka.
That's a bit xenophobic.
You don't seem to have much love lost for aliens.
Don't get your quads in a twist. If I was gonna kill you, you'd know it. Rex believes we need to unite the Krogan people. I don't think we can do that with off-worlders interfering, but it's not my call.
What's Clan Werlock's reputation, and how are they involved with the Blood Pack?
Tough humps.
Krogan is so cool.
And they're not friendly like we are.
That's friendly?
You ever run into the Blood Pack?
Okay, that's friendly.
Mercenary gang. Clan Werlock started it. One of the only gangs with an off-world presence. They're fanatics, totally devoted to Werlock Guld. Whatever they did with your Solarian, Guld's behind it.
But the Blood Pack has non-Krogan members, like Vorcha.
Like Vorcha?
Ha! The Vorcha. They're just like the Varen, only they can use guns and don't crap on the floor as often. The Krogan are the only real members of the Blood Pack. Anyone else is just there to soak enemy fire.
What makes Guld so special?
He's got 2 children. One of them is a girl. Some people think he's got a destiny. Not me. I had a cousin who won 20 consecutive games of Quasar. Lucky bastard. I'd ask my cousin for a loan, but I wouldn't swear allegiance to him. Luck. That's all it is. Same for Guld.
Thanks for the information.
Anything that gets rid of the damn off-worlders. You can take the truck over there.
Alright, noted.
You need anything else?
Tell me about yourself.
Can you tell me more about your duties out here?
Fire away. Gotta let my piece cool off anyway. The other scouts wouldn't accept a commander overloading his gun while shooting at vermin.
Talk to you later.
So bringing Tali here is amusing though? Okay. Now that I know who I'm talking to avoid things. So, Grunt here is up there, Soluz is over there. So I think they're pretty separate in regards to the quest line, so.
You see that special they had on the extranet? That crap rots your brain. You should be out hunting. Fix it. I'll tear you apart.
Wait, was I not up here before?
Try.
I wasn't up here before. What the hell?
I've had enough of you.
What the hell is this? I didn't know this area was here. Redundant organs with no higher brain function. Sounds about right. They haven't shot you yet, friendly? I mean, I guess you're right. Technically correct. But I already used to be so good at storytelling. I don't know what the most recent games are, so I couldn't tell you what they've done or whether it's good or not. I think the only games I'm aware of for BioWare is this series, and I guess Dragon Age is for them as well. So yeah, I mean I'm enjoying these games. If they don't have anything to this quality anymore, then that is highly unfortunate. All right, let's go. Let's go, squad. Anthem is their latest title. Oh god, okay. Well, that says everything, doesn't it? Yikes. You could do Grunt's thing first. I could, but I already found NPCs, so I want to do that first.
Little bastards think they're so smart. Needed us to fight the rat.
But I think I want Grunt in the group for exploring this, so I'm gonna get Soluz's mission done, so I can kick him out, put him back on the ship, and then I'll run with Tali and Grunt throughout Tachanka after that. But yeah, no, eventually we will run with everyone. Speaking of KOTOR, can't wait to see Bastallion HQ. I don't know what that is, but me too. Me too. KOTOR directly preceded the Mass Effect series. Interesting.
Step back. My Varen is hungry.
Your Varen is hungry.
Don't touch anything. Do I look like I have time to talk? I've got work to do. Those fools brought this Tomka back from a skirmish without its combustion manifold. They say it got shot off in the field. You tell me, how can you expect a Tomka to run without a combustion manifold?
There's a game from 2000 that I played a bit of back in the day called Infestation. And when I looked it up again more recently, you discover that it was developed by Frontier. Wow. So Baldur's Gate and Neverwinter Nights, their Forgotten Realms games were amazing. Alright, so they do have more games that I was aware of.
Any idea where I could find a combustion manifold?
Yeah, I can make one. Give me 3 days and a barrel of Ringcall. The one they lost is probably still out in the field. It's too much to expect them to collect it and bring the damn thing back.
I've never seen a Krogan mechanic before.
What? You think we kidnap Quarians and make them do the hard work? Not anymore, we don't.
Not anymore. That's stipulation.
I'm going out into the field. If I see a combustion manifold, I'll bring it back with me.
If you did, it would save me a lot of work. Maybe bring back my sunny disposition.
Let me get out of your way.
Alright.
Don't do me any favors.
Alright, but that's literally the thing I have
One
to take.
wrong step, Shepard.
What? How do you know my name?
Still looking for that Solarian? Or did you just come to waste my time?
Literally same truck. Bastila Shan? No idea. I could have done this here. Alright, so Mordin is absolutely required. Why is Garrus lit up? Is it just where the cursor was? Alright, so that nobody could tell me that's what it does? That way I didn't have to worry about it? Or waste my time? Then you nodded? We'll just bring Tally. You didn't remember? That was an actual thing. That's fair. That's fair. Look, I get it. She's at 0, he's at 1. Alright, cool. Yeah, so we need his loyalty in order to get Neural Shock. So we're good there. And we're good on everything else. Carnifex, hand cannon, Tempest machine gun. Alright, let's go. Solu's first mission. I hope I don't mess it up. Really hope I don't mess this up. I'm gonna mess this up, aren't I? You can't make it easy for you? That's fair. That's understandable. I respect that. I respect it. Alright. We are here to save his friend, so as long as we save his friend, we should be okay? I suppose. Oh god, the smooth skin line was a Fallout reference because Tachanka is Fallout. Is it really? When I'm talking about classic games, I think I found myself talking during an F1 stream about a racing game I played as a kid called Ignition. It was on Steam. It's still on Steam. Bless Steam. Oh, so there goes our weapons locker. Bless Steam for having all those games for us. Man, I went to fight a lot of Krogan, aren't I? I gotta go that way. This is a lot of defensive...
Enemies in front.
What?
Want some more?
Here, enjoy.
Okay, maybe not all Krogan. Apparently. Alright. We got some bugs. Do you want me to go that way? I miss having maps, by the way. I miss having maps. In regards to Bioware not being, see the company conjuncture combined EA financial pressures resulted in very intense crunch for each game, and that combined with into heavy talent and experience for the lead. That does tend to happen with crunch. Baldur's Gate is amazing, but hard to get into. Gameplay didn't age well, but Neverwinter Nights is still very playable. What about Baldur's Gate 2? Like, I know it's still like early access or whatever, but does it capture the magic in a modern setting that the first game had? The firmament is congested? What? Oh, yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, how could the firmament be congested at this point, Shadow Wolf? Baldur's Gate 3? You mean, yeah, whatever the most recent one is. The one that just came out. I don't know how many Baldur's Gates there are. 3, 2. In Baldur's Gate 3, it's very different, and it is good. All right, there you go. Maybe not all is lost then.
We've got trouble.
That one.
Go for the optics. Go for the optics.
Oh, is Tali trying to pray them to attack the tank instead of her? That's kind of cute. Good job, Optic-chan. Well, you realize they fucked up and managed to get some of the people back over time, like with SWTOR? Yeah. If only it hadn't come to that to begin with.
Go get him! Good girl! Krogan coming at us! Coming in close.
There's another Krogan. I think we got them both. Nope. Oh, never mind. They are dead. Alright, so we are looking for the parts as well as everything else. Not just the mission here. Some of the good people left a long time ago.
One down. One down.
I'll get you.
Headed your way.
Keep them back.
Left a long time ago, did resistance return and took over some lead positions. Though that's very hopeful then. That's actually pretty big if they're actually taking over the lead. So obviously they just come back in lesser positions. They can't really affect change, right? But if they're in lead positions, then ideally they can try and change some of that bullshit culture that EA came to be known for.
Should do the trick.
Bodes well. Will it result in that? Who the hell knows? You can only hope for that to be the case. It does make you wonder though, like what would have happened if they had treated games like SWTOR better, right? What would have happened if they treated a lot of those other games in a much better fashion, or rather the people that were working on those games in a better fashion? Obviously you can't do anything about it, but it does make for interesting conversations.
Go for the optics.
Heavy fire.
Oh, that is a flamethrower. That is in fact a flamethrower. That's just rude. Who shoots me with a flamethrower right to their face? So to launch properly, who knows? 14 might not be what it is. Yeah. I mean, SWTOR going the way it did. I mean, obviously that was a pretty bad year for MMOs, right? We had Final Fantasy 14 1.0, terrible. We had SWTOR, which had no end game. And we had Cataclysm for World of War. I'm sorry, I like Cataclysm. And we had Cataclysm for World of Warcraft.
So yeah, I mean, it was a bad time. It was a bad year as a whole for MMOs.
One down.
Solus, what are you doing, dude? Look, you're out there where you're in where there's no defense. Over here, defense. No defense, defense.
I'm here. Just a second.
Right behind you. Taking cover. Simple enough.
Oh, it's my fault. It's my fault. We still had Club Penguin. We did still have Club Penguin. Cataclysm was a very flawed expansion. It did. It tried something new. Before the formula was the formula, right? Like they tried, and overall, I liked what it did in general. But by no means perfect. By no means perfect at all. So it would have been great if they even waited 3 months. But people already joined and quit by then. Yep, we were one of them. We were there. Kawi and I think played it for like 8 months. We played SWTOR pretty hard. We were doing the stories, the different classes, the different companion romances. But once we got to 50, there was nothing to do. Nothing, which was unfortunate because we were having fun with it, but not having anything to do at the end game. Even if it's just like, you know, running a set of dungeons over and over again for gear. Put us on that treadmill that most MMOs do. That would have been fine, but we didn't even have that. You found a glitch? What's a glitch, Shirokumo? I find SWTOR such a awesome MMO, but I can't play it because everything is gated behind paywalls. It's not as restrictive as it used to be, Reiner. They've eased up a little bit, but maybe that's just because I have one of those original accounts. But they've eased it up a little bit. It was always such a weird experience leveling an alt after. Yeah, I mean it changed everything, right? The way you level up, it was very much streamlined to be this boom, 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 boom sort of thing. And obviously they've changed it even more now, where you can pick the expansion you level up in, ish. Save Alvis, Arekia of the Wind. You can melee through her wind spin without jumping to break it. It doesn't just miss and causes her to retaliate. Okay. Why are you going to the why are you going to the Diadem, Shadow Wolf? Shadow Wolf, love yourself. Why are you going to the Diadem? do you need help? But essentially by once now though. If you sub 1 month, it unlocks all. Yeah, but it's much more lenient compared to like the EverQuest model. EverQuest model is pretty spicy. The SWTOR one, they have sort of relaxed on it a little bit. It's far more accessible. You can do almost all the stories. Obviously, some things are still locked behind, like certain races and all that. But by and large, you can enjoy the MMO as you like. All right, let's go. But I do understand that because it used to be super, super restrictive.
Repurposed Krogan Hospital. Sturdy, built to withstand punishment.
Odd to see the Krogan devote so many resources to caring for the sick.
Hospitals important to Krogan. Sites of honor. Focus for repopulation.
Interesting. So SWTOR is a very fair hybrid payment model. Yeah, they've adjusted it over the years, and I think that might have something to do with the evolution of EA going from an absolute shitter to realizing the people weren't putting up with their shit anymore. Maybe getting chewed out by Disney a bit, and sort of doing a little bit better. But the model is actually pretty good for cash. What's it called? Free-to-play cash shop MMOs. I remember you have a money limit on your character, and you literally couldn't buy good stuff because it costed more than you could have on you, and if you were not a paid sub or something like that, you had limited drop and couldn't get items above certain rarity. I'm not sure. I didn't look that deep into it. Ashley could probably answer those questions more for you than I could. A dead human body? What? Caden, is that you?
That body, human. Need to take a look. Sores, tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject, victim of experimentation.
I don't suppose there's a way to tell who this poor bastard was?
No tattoos or ID. Maybe slave or prisoner, maybe merc or pirate. Irrelevant now. Clearly part of Krogan tests to cure genophage. Humans useful as test subjects, genetically diverse, enables exploration of treatment modalities.
What can you tell about their experiments from looking at the body?
Position of tumors suggests deliberate mutation of adrenal, pineal glands, modifying hormone levels, counterattack on glands hit by genophage. Clever.
Do you think they're close to curing the genophage?
Can't say. Need more data. Conceptually sound, though. Genophage alters hormone levels, could repair damage with hormonal counterattack.
How are humans more genetically diverse?
More variable. Peaks and valleys, mutations, adaptations, far beyond other life. Makes humans useful test subjects. Larger reactions to smaller stimuli.
Okay.
I know we can look much different from each other, but Asari have a wide range of skin tones.
No, ignore superficial appearance, down
I'm
to
so
genetic
dumb.
code. Biotic abilities, intelligence levels. Can look at random Asari, Krogan, make reasonable guess. Humans, too variable to judge. Outliers in all species, of course. Geniuses, idiots. But human probability curve offers greater overall variety.
I think he just insulted us. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Wait, are we gonna become famous with big fellows? Here, let me get that. Wow. 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 Rule number 1, don't fuck with the mouse, apparently. EA broke rule number 1 and then they got chewed out. And you saw how that went for them. And don't worry, this is just a dumb genetic theory. How far off the mark is it though? So we've already gotten all 3 of those.
Experimenting on humans? That kind of crap is what makes Cerberus start to seem like a good idea.
No.
Never used humans myself. Disgusting, unethical, sloppy. Used by brute force researchers, not thinkers. No place in proper science. Krogan use of humans, unsurprising.
I imagine you had to do some live subject testing while developing the new genophage.
No, unnecessary. Limited tests to simulations, corpses, clone tissue samples. High-level tests on Varen. No tests on species with members capable of calculus. Simple rule, never broke it.
Alright, so you can do calculus, he won't experiment on you. Sounds pretty good.
Come on, we still need to find Malin.
Agreed.
Humans are disgusting? I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Alright, let's go. Dipping from chat for now. Alright, I'll talk to you soon, dude. If not, have a good night. As a reminder, the Mystic should be playing some Final Fantasy IV tonight. The Pixel Remaster. She's never played the game before, so it is going to be a spoiler-free run. People will get yeeted. As they are wont to do, as I am wont to do when I have to moderate on some fools. But yeah, no, should be fun seeing her get through it. Solo can't do math. Solo I'm definitely getting experimented on. I can't forget calculus. Basic arithmetic. It's just out the window. Oh, that means taco ship is a possible test. Okay, you're right. No more math lectures for this week until I go to make notes. Right. You love Morty's pretty great.
I am the speaker for Clan Werlock, Offworlders. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already.
And yet I'm not.
But Werlock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
Krogan don't generally let people go. What does Clan Werlock have planned?
If you walk away now, you can tell your children that you saw Clan Werlock before our blood pack conquered the stars. You think the Erd not impressive? They are pitiful! Werlock Gold will destroy them! The Solarian will cure the genophage, and Clan Werlock will spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood!
Appears they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
His insults are so fancy and wise. You know, it's pretty good. They're very backhanded. I love it. Dom Narok. Hola, Antonio. Hey, streamer, you bald? Yes, very bald. Wow. I didn't have to say it this time. Good job, Cowie. Good job, Cowie. Already don't like absolutes? Again? Again.
It doesn't have to happen like this. I can understand wanting to cure the genophage.
No, human, you understand nothing! You have not seen the piles of children that never lived. The Krogan were wronged. We will make it right, and then we will have our revenge!
Half the galaxy sees the Krogan as victims. If you start a war, you'll lose their support.
We have the Blood Pack, and we have the Solarian. When our clan numbers in the millions, we will not need support. When we cure the genophage, Warlock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellions will be—
You talk too much.
Oh no!
See? The human cannot hit a simple target.
I mean...
Trouble ahead.
I mean...
Combat drone ready.
Thank you. Why is my gun on a swivel all of a sudden?
Just the thing to help.
I mean, I didn't mean to do that. I hit it like I'm hitting instinctively now. I don't want to hit the. I don't want to do full renegade options. That's unfortunate. I hope I didn't ruin it. If the strong survive, what does it say about old mate that you just slaughtered? I mean, I kind of crispified him. I kind of did a lot more than that. It means Taco Ship strong. Taco Ship not smart, but Taco Ship strong. I didn't even ask for Melon. I hope he's still alive. Oh hey look, Morden hates cover 2. He really is like Solus. Yes, we are one in the same. One in the same. Mass Effect, I feel like I know about this. All right, there is a ride based on the game at the place you work. Really, Antonio? What's it called? And also, Software gives you a cartel coin, premium currency to subs in abundance. So it's gonna essentially unlock everything. Yep. And so I think the one thing about SWTOR is the unlocks are far more generous these days. If you look at the EverQuest page, the unlocks in EverQuest are ridiculously pricey.
Labs
no
likely
in-game
through there. Can smell antiseptic, hint of dead flesh.
Sometimes I'm really glad I can turn off my mask's olfactory filters.
I'm sure, Tali. I'm sure. All right, we're not gonna go renegade. We need to save Morden's assistant friend. Deal. No being a dickhead. Ooh, money.
Active console may contain useful data. One moment. Genetic sequences, hormone mutagens still steady. Protein chains, live tissue, clone tissue. Very thorough. Standard treatment vectors, avoiding scorched earth immunosuppressants to alter hormone levels. Good. Hate to see that.
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility plague, Morden.
Not developing, modifying, much more difficult, working within confines of existing genophage, 100 times the complexity. Errors unacceptable, could cause total sterility, malignant tumors, could even reduce effectiveness, worse than doing nothing. Had to keep Krogan population stable, 1 in 1,000, perfect target, optimal growth, like gardening.
See, it is called Mass Effect. There was an IGN article about it when it opened in 2016. Gotcha. Hopefully Milan will be in better condition than the status of the speaker you set on fire. You're not wrong.
You're saying you were working just as hard to keep their population from falling?
Yes, could have eradicated Krogan. Not difficult. Increased mutation to degrade genetic structure further. Chose not to. Rachni extinction tragic. Didn't want to repeat. All life precious. Universe demands diversity.
What was it like working on the genophage modification project?
Best years of my life. Wake up with ideas, talk over breakfast, experiments all morning. Statistical
What a
analysis in
nerd.
afternoon, run new simulations during dinner, set data runs to cook overnight. Laughter, ego, argument, passion, galaxy's biggest problem, massive resources thrown at us. Got anything we wanted.
Sounds like the dream.
Do you keep in touch with your old team members?
No. All changed with deployment. Made test drop on isolated Krogan clan, hit rest of Tuchanka when results were positive. End of project. Separate ways. Watching it end, watching birth rates drop. Personal. Private. Not appropriate for team.
How can you agree with using the genophage, Mordin? Look at what happened to Tuchanka as a result.
State of Tuchanka not due to genophage. Nuclear winter caused by Krogan before Salarians made first contact. Krogan choices. Refuse truce during Krogan rebellions. Expand after Rachni wars. Splinter after genophage. Genophage medical, not nuclear. No craters from virus. Damage caused by Krogan, not Salarians, not me.
I get it. I get it. I'm not gonna blame him here.
We're not gonna find Malin staring at consoles. Come on.
Okay. We are getting a lot more. So here's the thing. I've heard about the genophage, right? It comes up in the first game, but it never really gets explained to me or told to me in any real way outside of what it did. So hearing about it here is actually pretty cool. I'm liking it a lot. For context, Krogan lay eggs with about 1,000 fertilized eggs per year. Gotcha. I mean, it honestly sounds, considering the few that I've met with, that if there is a significant amount of Krogans, they're just gonna fuck everyone and everything up. Like, is that far off the mark?
Dead Krogan, female. Tumors indicate experimentation. No restraint marks. Volunteer. Sterile Werelock female willing to risk procedures. Hoped for cure. Pointless. Pointless waste of life.
I didn't expect you to be disturbed by the sight of a dead Krogan.
What? Why? Because of genophage work? Irrelevant. No. Causative. Never experimented
I don't wanna
on
be
live
rude, I'm
Krogan.
sorry.
Never killed with medicine. Her death not my work. Only reaction to it. Goal was to stabilize population. Never wanted this. Can see it logically. But still unnecessary. Foolish. Waste of life. Hate to see it.
See, I mean, the option I chose, there wasn't even a... I hate this game. I hate the decisions the options that it gives you, because they're not always representative of what you're trying to go for. Honestly, I feel like this genophage is what aliens would do to us if we went to space as we are currently. I mean, depends.
I didn't think you'd had much direct contact with things like this. Did you come to Tuchanka after dropping your plague?
Yearly recon missions. Water, tissue samples. Ensure no mistakes. Superiors offered to carry it on. Refused. Need to see it in person. Need to look. Need to see. Accepted as necessary. See small picture. Remind myself why I run a clinic on Omega. Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
I mean, the top left options haven't been exactly very good. They haven't been very positive, or they've all been pretty negative. Or at least they've inspired negative responses from Mordin.
I didn't expect spirituality from you, Mordin.
Genophage modification project altered millions of lives, then saw results. Ego, humility, juxtaposition, frailty of life, size of universe. Explored religions after work completed. Different races. No answers. Many questions.
Sounds like you were trying to deal with your guilty conscience. The doctor who killed millions.
Modified Genophage project great in scope. Scientifically brilliant.
Fucking Shepard.
But ethically difficult. Krogan reaction visceral, tragic. Not guilty, but responsible. Trained as doctor, Genophage affects fertility, doesn't kill. Still, caused this. Hard to see big picture behind pile of corpses.
Top left is Paragon, and Paragon is anti-genophage. It's not about being nice to Mordin, yeah.
Can you get any information from the body?
Yeah.
Minimal insight into experiments. Gene therapy. Risking cancer aiming for benign mutation. Krogan researchers ruthless. Risking own clan's women for new data. Disgusting. Short sight. Wrong.
We need to find Malin and shut this place down.
Yes.
I found his resolve again. Okay, I mean, I need to keep that in mind. Again, I keep thinking top right is, or the top left or right are the good options, right? The options that will lead to less anger in the person I'm talking to, but that's not necessary because apparently a lot of it is just righteousness of second guessing them instead of, you know, trying to commiserate with them or whatever. Is the downside of the binary dialogues? Yeah. Yep, I agree. Well, I mean, I could always go neutral, right? But again, ultimately, I'm just trying to get more context. I'm trying to get more story. If I go through the middle ones, it's just, all right, it seems to me like it goes from point A to point B, and then to point C and blah, blah, blah. It just goes boom, 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 boom. So I'm just trying to pick the other options to see what they are. I don't know if it actually has any effect in regards to whether they like me or dislike me or loyalty or anything like that, but I do like going through all the options as many as I can. It's just unfortunate some of those were super, wow, you're a dick. That's the good guy option. The thing is, you're talking to a guy who committed biological war crimes. Alright, white and orange on the top right. Orange block, green. White top into orange. I'm in.
I'll take it.
Ooh. Not gonna use that, but still. What's back here then? Oh, it's sick. Aw, dang it. Alright, what's up, Sick Krogan? Let's get this first before we talk to them. Same thing. I'm in. What's this pad? Oh, I just sold that dude's money. Okay, that's cool. I just sold that dead dude's money instead of in front of the Sick Krogan.
You killed the Blood Pack guards.
Not Blood Pack, not member of Clan Werlock. Wrong clan markings.
I'm a nerd, not scout.
Oh, it's a scout.
Werlock guards got me. Brought me here.
The chief scout told us to watch for you. We've taken out the guards. Get back to Erdnot.
I can't. The Werlock did things to me. Drugs. Injections. Said I was sacrificing for the good of all Krogan. Experiments to cure the genophage. Everything's blurry. Hard to think. Have to stay.
Mordin, can you get him back on his feet? Stims, maybe? Something to bolster his immune system?
You don't understand. I'm not too sick to leave. I have to stay. They're curing the genophage. They're gonna make it all better. They have to keep doing the tests.
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable, susceptible, brainwashed.
Spicy. See, it's the... See, yeah, he can't take it with him. Yeah, I want to help. Let's just leave him. They just murdered somebody outside? Alright, somebody... that's just, it's just murder in Nova Scotia. Don't worry about it.
Why do you want them to keep doing the tests?
This is my fault. I got caught. Wasn't strong enough. Not good enough. This is the best I can do. This is all I can do. I'm not big enough to have a real shot with the females. I'll never have kids of my own. But if I help undo the genophage, then I mattered.
Ooh, all these options suck. None of these are good options. It doesn't help your clan. We can charm him or bully him. I can always nope out of it. I don't understand what lie to them. Relax, it's okay. Like, what am I gonna end up doing after that? Like, am I gonna, like, no, it's okay. You just say the name and cap him. Stay here. I'm trying to help. The red text on your red armor is hard to read. It says, "I see what's really going on." I feel like if I lie to him, I'm gonna end up doing something pretty spicy. I don't know. So honestly, for me, it's between lie, relax, it's okay, and I see what's really going on. There's like one time in the entire franchise where not taking the charm or intimidate works better. Yeah.
You've got a bruised ego. You got caught and beaten, so you tell yourself it was for something important.
That's not true. I need to stay. They're gonna cure us all.
You're not a real Krogan. When a real Krogan gets knocked down, he gets back up.
I did. I got back up every time they hit me. So many times.
You're lying there right now like a Vorcha grubbing in the mud. You gonna just lie there, Vorcha?
Holy crap, I'm a dickhead.
Human. Nobody says that to me. Nobody keeps me down.
Damn right they don't. Now get back to Clan Urdnot and report in. Go. Go!
Okay.
I can't believe that worked.
Me either, Tally. Me either. Okay. Jeez. Okay. I mean, I guess that's fine. It's a feeling of the dialogue system to me. Yeah. No, I mean, it's pretty obvious that once you get that option to either charm or thing, you're gonna send it in a somewhat, potentially, kind of, maybe a little bit positive. I don't know. The charm option for this one is hilarious too. I can only imagine.
Shepard, I'm detecting crates ahead that are holding unstable materials. A misplaced shot could cause a significant explosion.
Or a well-placed shot. Explosives useful. Burn through Krogan armor.
I like the way more than things. The charm option is amazing. What does it actually do? What does it do? Especially with Tally. The white options are basically there as fallbacks if you lack the stats. Yeah, because you don't always get those options, right? You don't always have high enough stats for that.
Not difficult.
Combat drone ready. Coming in close.
Want to potentially see it? Alright, I'll YouTube it afterwards. I'll YouTube it. Can we do it just in text? Alright, we'll have to see what do. Wait, can we actually shoot down there? I also don't want to miss that vehicle part. Not sure where it's at, obviously, but we'd like to get that vehicle part for the dude.
Enjoy.
Hot dogs! That'd be a good hot dog. Alright, so I'll have to look it up. For sure. Now I'm very curious as to what the... I mean, it makes sense, right? If you actually get the chance to charm a Krogan, why wouldn't you? Imagine not charming a Krogan. Alright, if we come across more charm or bully options for Krogans, we'll go with the charm. So let me see on your next playthrough. That's fair. Right, we gotta go this way.
Headed for combat.
Hostile charging!
Combat drone ready. Coming in close.
Ooh, Sprite. Okay, who's got the rocket launcher? Oh, what kind of dude is that? Oh, it's a chief.
Faster than the boss paws.
Oh, it was a chief. Chief ain't there no more. Alright, so the story tells me to go that way. Right. Oh, it tells me to go this way. What? Okay, so let's go this way, I guess. Lock? Alright, let's go. I'm in. Okay, I mean money. I'm down with more cash. Imagine turning down more cash. He did it. He hit Adrenaline Rush. I did because I saw the big. I was taking a lot of damage. I'm not even gonna lie. I saw that with the unique armor model on them, and the amount of damage I was taking is like, you know what? Maybe I popped that one skill that lets me shoot them up faster. Can we see them? Can't see anything. Ah man, I think I saved right before I came in here, so if I screw this up. Oh god, alright, orange into white, big blocks. It was right up top and I missed it. Oh, this isn't good. Green. Alright, but it's not even here. How's this my fault? It was right at the very bottom. Alright, green, a little bit of blue. Orange with the big thing green in the middle. Blue on the right hand side, big old spaces. I mean, ish. You got the vehicle part? Wait, did I really?
Use this.
Ooh, heavy weapon ammo! That's heavy weapon ammo, not the thing. Downtown. Downtown. You've been in it for 15 months, dude. Damn, over a year. Thank you, Downtown. I appreciate it. I'm not going to ask you because I already know. So please take my appreciation. So thank you, Downtown. And yeah, no, thanks. Wait, what was the vehicle part? Did I really already get it? I don't recall getting it. But I wouldn't be surprised if I just combustion manifold. Okay, I got it. Cool. Talk to the Chiefs guard. So you finished both of those, so we're good there on everything. It's just literally just a matter of Morden's old blood. All right, let's go. Oh man, I don't want to. I'm gonna do another save. Create a new save. In case I mess this up. Oh, he's all alone.
Malin, alive, unharmed.
What does it mean?
No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
No.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student! I looked up to you!
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
Wow. Wow. Okay, well, I mean... let's investigate.
You honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
That's a cop-out.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That'll be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover.
That would have happened anyway.
Never know.
Definitely would have happened anyway.
How would a Krogan population explosion have done anything to stop Saren and the Geth?
An increased Krogan population would have forced the Council to take steps, likely involving colony rights in the Traverse. The Turian fleets would be vigilant for any military activity in the area.
Sounds like
they might
he's
have
trying
stopped the Geth at
to
Eden
write himself a
Prime.
new narrative.
Supposition. Impossible to be certain.
Don't you see? We tried to play God and we failed. We only made things worse. And I'm going to fix it.
That is some guilt guiding his hand, or at least trying to...
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
You're not Bob the Builder, bud? No, not even remotely. You can't fix it. No, there's no fixing it, right? You've already done what you've done. I can toss the link to the... Please do, Senator. Please do. Just throw it in spoilers, please. But yeah, I mean, look, I mean, I understand. This is all because of the guilt that he has in particular over what he did, right? Like, he's deflecting and trying to project at the same time. And it's like, that's not how that works, dude.
Malin clearly doesn't need rescuing. What do you want to do?
Have to end this.
You can't face the truth, can you? can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity.
Oh, Jesus.
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you. Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
I didn't miss it. I let it go. I let it go. Should I have stopped it? Should I have interrupted it? I was just going with what Solus actually wanted. I intentionally let it go. I saw it. We can fix Ashley. We can fix this. Well, I mean, Ashley. Well, yeah. No, like I let that one go intentionally. We'll see. Look, if I get the loyalty point, I'm good.
Don't worry about me, Mordin. How are you doing?
Disappointed. Thought Malin better than that. Never suspected he'd go so far. Knew he was young, impressionable. Should have talked to him after. Gotten him through guilt.
It's easy to miss someone else's needs when you're in the middle of your own soul searching.
Went to Omega. Tried to get away. Should have stayed. Right, wrong, irrelevant. Malin dead. Problem solved. Malin's research. Only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure. Security. Still valuable, though.
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified genophage. Should destroy this. Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan. Effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
I never clicked on the Paragon. I've gotten some Paragon intros, but I do seem to hit the the Renegade ones at the worst possible time. Oh God. These are some pretty extreme choices here. I like this. Destroy the data for now. What does that even mean? Like, oh, you're only just gonna destroy it for now. You'll get it back later. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
How long did you spend researching the likely outcome of the Krogan recovery?
Years. Krogan population increase always led to war. Always.
You did the right thing then, do the right thing now. Destroy the data.
Yes. Only safe course. Wiping drive.
Oh no, I thought I was gonna get more options.
Done. Ready to go. Ready to be
I thought I was gonna get more options
anywhere
than
else.
that. Okay, well.
Maybe somewhere sunny.
Sorry! Oops, okay, well.
Let's get out of here.
Ooh. I think that for now should be in the top right. Let's see. We got some XP out of it though. Troubled by Clan Wordlock's progress toward genophage cure without Cerberus knowledge, eradication of cure data removes problem, but most recruit Vorcha, Krogan informants to cover information gaps. Alright, so I mean if he got neural shock, that means that I earned his loyalty, so it's cool. Success. Wait, was he still moving? Like I didn't notice it. For now means he's smart enough to recreate. I mean, he could do it whenever he wants. If Mordin really wanted to do that, he could have replicated it whenever he wanted to. But that's not his goal, right? That wasn't necessarily game. It wasn't, but it's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm honestly okay with the choice. The only thing I have issues with, I didn't like the top options. Honestly, if I'm being honest, I didn't like the top options. I just wanted to make sure Mordin came out of that loyal. That's all. I'm okay with that. It doesn't bother me. Ooh, Mordin has new glamour. Glam. New fashion. Alright. Ooh, money. I'm okay with it. It doesn't bother me. The cure. I just got an achievement. Squad. I spent all those fucking points. Alright, so he's got 1 point in neural shock at least. You incapacitate your opponent for a longer time and deliver so much nerve damage his accuracy is permanently impaired. Okay, I'll take that. I guess we turn in the 2 quests, and then we can talk and go and get Grunt. Blood pack, recruiter, source. We're back at our ship.
What did I tell you, honey?
No.
Isn't it beautiful? Far away from all that high-tech noise.
Spicy. That was a spicy mission. I didn't expect it to. Don't think he's. Let's see. Let me see this lake. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, no, he's still twitching, Lake. He's still twitching. He's probably still twitching right now. Videos and everything spoilers. No, thank you, Sandra. I appreciate it. Oh, Lake. I did I not notice that? Alright, well, let's go turn in our 2 quests, then we'll go trade Solus for Grunt.
Clan Urdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock. Based on population profiles, Clan Urdnot has adopted surviving members of Clan Werlock, mostly women and children.
Go figure.
Ah, intelligent move. Surprising from Krogan. Glad to see it.
Also, I have been unable to access local medical records. I suggest asking the local clan leader for assistance with Grunt's problem.
Alright, Edie. Oh, well, we gotta turn in our quest first, and then we'll go talk to big dude up there, who, by the way, looks a little bit familiar.
One
a little bit
more
familiar.
raid in the pits, and don't touch anything. If you're gonna stand there, make yourself useful. I can't do anything until I build a replacement manifold for this damn Tonka.
Who are you? Who are you? Look, I have the part for you.
I found a combustion manifold out in the field. Is this what you need?
How does Shepard know what that looks like?
That'll work. Faster than building one from scratch, at least. You just saved me 3 days' work, human. You've earned my time if you want it.
How do you feel about what Rex is trying to do?
The old man's crazy. If
What's
you
Rex
ask
trying to
me,
do?
Which you just did.
Internet?
But that stuff fixes itself. If it doesn't work, Rex gets torn to shreds and we find out who's got the next best plan.
Okay, fair.
What's that you're working on there?
I'm tuning up these machines for battle. It's a wonder this Tomka here made it back to camp. It could be worse. A couple more hits on the broadside, and this thing would have crumbled.
Krogan place so much importance on martial strength. How did you become a mechanic?
How do you think those fools make it to the field to kill each other? Who do you think keeps the weapons working? Without me, there's no battle, just slaughter. I am the military might of Clan Urdnot.
I dig it. I dig it. Yeah, sequence order, yeah. No, absolutely.
Let me get out of your way.
Don't do me any favors.
What? Alright, well, I got some experience out of it. Really? That's all we got? No money, no nothing? Just 40 experience? Who's the scout leader?
Hit every crater.
Place your bet on the pits, you.
Is it this dude over here?
Won't regret it.
My scout made it back. We've got him at the tent. Doesn't remember much beyond getting tortured, but he remembers you. Said you yelled at him until he got his hump out of that basin back here. You've got a quad, human. Thanks for saving my scout. Saves me having to train another one.
Okay. We made his job easier.
You see a lot of action around here?
Enough. Varen here and there, and snakes in any of the water safe enough to drink. Rex has made ceasefire agreements with some of the clans, but I still have to patrol.
Gotta keep him honest. That makes sense.
Don't your storehouses have automated defenses?
Why bother? Half of what we eat is vermin. And if we get hold of defense systems, we don't use them to guard grain. We've got weapons stockpiles to take care of. Beyond that, our women and children get the security.
Your enemies go after civilians?
Easiest way to wipe out a clan. Women and kids can't fight.
That's why they're going
but they're always
extinct.
outnumbered if another clan goes after them. If its women and children are killed, the clan's hope for the future is lost. Falls apart. We don't do that, though. Rex's orders. Even if it costs us a battle, we don't fire on non-combatants.
What does the scout commander do?
We find out where the enemies are, and we make them think that there are too many of us to screw with. Sometimes that means harassing the perimeter, taking out a generator or two. Other times, we play hide and seek. We leave lots of tracks, exaggerate our numbers.
That's not recon, that's sabotage.
It's a lot easier to count their numbers once you blow some of them up. Everyone knows where Urdnot is, human.
Fair.
It's not like we can hide.
Thanks for the information.
Don't know about the rest of your species, but you're good in my books, human.
Hey, he kind of likes us. Wait, we got nothing for that?
Bloodbath ever since Urza's handler was
No
exiled.
XP, no nothing?
Ignore
What's
them.
the point in doing side
They're
quests
not
if you get
worth
nothing
the
out of it? Alright, let's go trade in Solus for Grunt. And then we can actually, you know, scout the entire place out at our leisure. Morden can go... Wait, no! Fish! I'm sorry, I have to go feed the fish. Very important. Very important that the fish stay alive. Also very important that I don't even remotely mention fish while on Tachanka, because they will raid my ship. But you made a friend? Wait, who's my friend? I have a friend? Wait, what was it? We're not. We're going. Ha! Fish.
No messages for you, Commander.
You got some renegade points for it, I think? Okay, well, I mean, we got something out of it. I'm gonna go make that. Oh, wait, I don't have the iridium to make my juicy gun. Sweet. Did I make the right choice? I made the right choice. Oh, the forgot about the fish? No, I'm not gonna let the fish die. The fish must live. I'll go talk to Solus, see what he has anything to say. The Krogan, no, the Kanda likes me. It's true. I did make a friend out of it. You know what I would have liked more? Experience points. Experience points would have been nice. Can we make the thing? One more heavy weapon ammo upgrade. Oh look, more iridium. We got it, ish. Everything's okay. So just need the iridium. So I know what I'm doing after stream. 2 lines and Wondrous Tales, nice. Holy shit, Turk. But go buy a lottery ticket. Damn. That is. I think I've gotten 2 lines maybe once. Back when you sent the Krogan, right? So the reward was when I initially sent the Krogan over rather than turning into the NPC. Okay, man, that's fair. What's going on, Solus? What you got?
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me. Betrayed my work. Disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Almost thought he lacked backbone.
There you go.
Shame I had to kill him. Might have made a good member of the team. Willing to get his hands dirty.
Oh no.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
Gone now. Could recreate, but could always have recreated. Or improved. Taught Malin everything he knows. Didn't teach him everything I knew. Not important now, regardless.
Nice distinction.
Appreciate you helping me back on Tachanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later?
How can I check loyalty points? Like, what's the UI element to actually check that? What are your options, Turk? Are you going to get the certificates for later on? I don't know what to do here. I mean, I know I got it because I got his last, the skill, right? So I wouldn't be able to get the skill without his loyalty point, therefore.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Take care.
Alright, let's go. In the party screen, if they have a circle, they are loyal. Gotcha. Squad status or circle. Right, so obviously, there's nothing here, but I mean, I can check it here when I go to pick my group, right? When you go to pick your group, you can definitely see it there. Alright, back to Tachanka. Let's land.
I usually go for the tombstones just to finish gearing all your jobs. Yep. Yep. Alright, so if we click on him here... What's his new appearance? That... Ooh, he's got black streaks in his armor. Interesting. Tally and grunts. Let's go. See, they have a circle. They are loyal. By his feet is a circle. Gotcha. Oh, right. So it's in that menu. Okay. 9 points. Right. What's fortification? Let's see. Reinforces armor with a non-Newtonian fluid that hardens when struck, providing a brief, huge bonus. Gotcha. He doesn't need incendiary ammo because I have group incendiary ammo. We'll save his points for this, actually. I shouldn't have even spent that. Alright. I'm still working on getting decent value. Yeah, I need all the sets for the current high-end currency, but ask me if I'm actually doing my experts to get the currency so that way I can actually buy them. Because I do want those Bloodborne sets. Obviously, it's going to be pretty easy to get them in Endwalker with Poetics, because Poetics just flow non-stop for doing much of anything. So, still be able to get them then. Alright. Let's check here. Request new squad member. Alright, so this red circle there. Alright, got you. So that's loyalty right there. Only 2 of my members are loyal to me. I mean, that's understandable. Okay. Cool, I never noticed that UI element. Thank you. Squad status or under circle under item? Yeah. Alright, so squad status. I guess the fact that these are grayed out is how I tell, right? If it was obviously available, I'd be able to buy it, which means they have loyalty because the squad member is not loyal. Alright. I mean, look, I'm okay with that. I can save over my stuff there. I'm curious as to what would have happened if I had...
You again. I told you the blood pack only wants Krogan.
If I had saved, what's his face? Melon? I am curious. Because it sounded like the line that Mordin said there that they would have been like they would have been useful to bring along.
Clan Urdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock.
Yes.
Also, I have been unable to access local medical records. I suggest asking the local clan leader for assistance with Grunt's problem.
But that just might be a random voice line, right? Not necessarily guarantee that they're going to join up in some capacity to help out.
The wreckage of the freighter Tur-Alan was found on an uncolonized planet in the Draenix system. Salvage teams reported no survivors.
I wonder if that's a quest. Like, is that a line for me to go to the Draenix system? Curious.
Eyes straight ahead.
The envoy to the female clans doesn't have to listen to aliens. I may be young, but I relay the wishes of the females. That's important. I don't care who you are. The female clans don't see anyone, ever. Speaking for the females is an honor, even if it delays my rite of passage. Say otherwise, and I'll kill you.
Okay.
Go away. The envoy to the...
Go away, alien. I talk to no one about our rights unless my clan leader wills it.
Okay.
Go away, alien. I talk to no one about...
This world is nearly destroyed. And for the most part, the Krogan have done it to themselves.
You'd know about that, Quarian. How's that slave machine race going?
We were driven from our world, but the Krogan are wasting theirs. Perhaps they must lose it to realize what they have.
Spicy.
Don't crowd the ambassador.
Turn back, human. I may be an ambassador among my people, but that doesn't mean I have to speak to the likes of you. Don't think that carrying this whelp of a Krogan makes you worth my time. Leave now before my guards decide to eject you.
Are they disrespecting my son, Grunt?
If your guards are looking for a fight, then we can oblige.
This will be interesting.
They haven't had a
Oh, we're actually
human
gonna
in
fight,
their
alright.
sights in some time.
Of course, if they draw their weapons, the Urdnot warriors will be on them in seconds. Assuming they survive what I do to them.
Stand down, men. I'm starting to like this human. I am the ambassador to Urdnot from Clan Nakmor. We're a small clan based in aquatic wastes.
If Nakmor is a small clan, how do you keep the more powerful clans from destroying you?
We are the clan of the great warlord Nakmor Crawl, who faced down platoons of Turians and won. Most clans lend us the respect our ancestor is due.
So I geared up my range, but forgot I'm going to run Endwalker with your Dragoons. So now you need to gear it up for that? Yeah. No, I get it. I get it.
What business does Clan Nakmor have with the Urdnot?
Clan leader Rex requested that I come.
Clan leader
He
Rex.
and Clan Nakmor have been in talks about a more permanent alliance. With our help, Urdnot could rally others behind its banner and truly unite Tuchanka, and we would gain the chance to fight in larger battles with greater plunder.
I thought all Krogan want to be warriors. What makes a Krogan become an ambassador?
Good question.
You don't know as much as you think, human. A Krogan diplomat has to represent the strength of his people, or his clan appears ripe for conquest. I slaughtered my way to the top of my clan, human. I speak with the authority of a warrior.
Okay, bye.
I should go.
I'm sure you are needed elsewhere.
Alright, so not a lot there. I'm guessing I had to go speak to who I'm presuming is Rex to get this all going rather than go off and doing Morden's mission.
Hold. You must wait till the clan leader summons you. He is in talks.
You know what tradition demands. Clan Urdnot must respond. Your reforms will not go unopposed. You risk appearing weak at a critical time.
Shepard.
Good enough?
Run into his arms, slowly, both of you.
Excuse me.
Embrace each other.
Shepard. My friend. You look well for dead, Shepard. Should have known the void couldn't hold you.
I like that. That's the most emotion I've ever seen out of Rex. That's actually adorable. Oh my god, spoilers. It's Worf. Wait, who's Worf?
Looks like helping me destroy Saren and the Geth has worked out for you. Glad we didn't have to kill each other on Vermeer.
You made the rise of Urdnot possible. Vermeer was a turning point for the Krogan. Though not everyone was
The other
happy about
Krogan
it.
that was there, voiced by Michael Dorn.
Destroying
Nice,
Saren's
I didn't know.
genophage cure freed us from his manipulation.
Awesome.
I used that to spur the clans to unify under Urdnot.
You abandoned many traditions to get your way.
You're right.
Dangerous.
Okay.
Speak when spoken to, Uvenk. I'll drag your clan to glory whether it likes it or not.
Yeah, I hear it now, obviously, but
What brings you here? How's the Normandy?
Destroyed in a collector surprise attack. I ended up spaced.
Well, you look good. The benefits of a redundant nervous system.
Yeah. Humans don't have
no,
that.
not even.
Oh, it must have been painful then. But you're standing here, and you've got a strong new ship. Takes me back to the old days. Us against the unknown, killing it with big guns. Good times.
I like Rex. I like him a lot. What's wrong with Grunt? We'll get to that, obviously. Tell me about your work.
Sounds like you've got big changes ahead for the Krogan.
We are making a neutral ground where all clans are welcome. Fertile females can be shared among clans. We will strengthen the race as a whole.
You threaten everything that makes us strong. It will not last.
Maybe. Until then, you're lucky to be a part of it.
How do you maintain security with so many different clans in one place?
Any clan willing to send in hostages can come in. No fighting inside the
Hostages.
camp. Each clan punishes its own criminals.
We stop
I like
conflicts
that.
before anyone dies. Then we present a simple choice. Pay a fine and deal with your problems, or your clan is no longer welcome.
That doesn't sound very harsh by Krogan standards.
Allies from other clans like what I'm doing. They help deal with skeptics. Many are eager for an outlet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Every time I've declared a clan unwelcome, my allies have destroyed them. Word gets around.
I hope that works well for your people. But back to the reason I'm here.
I don't often allow aliens to do business on Tuchanka, but you're an exception.
Sounds like you've got big changes ahead for
I
the
already read
Krogan.
that line.
We're making a neutral ground where all clans can share
foolishness. All of it.
Sounds ambitious. How's it gone so far?
Better than I'd feared, worse than I'd hoped.
It can't continue. You are going against what makes us strong.
Sounds like you're not making friends.
Traditionalists like Uvenk are chained Varen, always fighting, guiding their pathetic stick in the ground. When the smoke clears, I can plant the flag on their corpses and rally the rest around a new Krogan hub.
So we've already gotten these. I haven't asked that one because it's pretty obvious why they're bringing in the weak clans. They're not weak because of their DNA. They're just weak because they don't have the numbers for it. So it doesn't make a lot of sense to ask them about that one. Obviously we don't want to go for that. See, so this line keeps coming up. You share your females. That's actually replaced the line about grunt. So I suppose we can hit that one, I guess.
What do the women of Clan Urdnot think about this plan?
It was our female clan leader's idea. The neutral area is safe, and it encourages more female clans to ally with us. Attacks on Urdnot now endanger the females of all clans. Even clans that want to see me dead will defend Clan Urdnot.
I guess this option will take me back to it. This is still his stuff.
Your women have their own clan structure?
Nothing is more valuable than a fertile female. We know it. They know it. They isolate themselves for their own protection. We work together to set up breeding alliances. I can hardly do anything without clan leader Yuta's approval.
Sounds ambitious. How's it gone so far?
Better than I'd feared.
Alright, so we already got that line. Maybe that'll return us back to
Can't
the thing.
continue. You are going against what makes us strong.
My business here.
I hope that works well for your people. But back to the reason I'm here.
We don't often allow aliens to do business on Tuchanka.
There's a lot of branches here.
You're an exception.
Alright. I'm leaving, come with us? No, that's just...
I have a Krogan on my crew. He has some kind of sickness and needs treatment.
Uh-oh.
Where are you from, whelp? Was your clan destroyed before you could learn what is expected of you?
I have no clan. I was tank bred by Warlord Okeer. My line distilled from Kredok, Moro, Shiagar.
You recite warlords, but you are the offspring of a
Wow.
syringe.
Don't you talk
I am
my
pure
son?
Krogan. You should be in awe.
Okeer's a very old name. A very hated name.
He is dead.
Of course. You're with Shepard. How can he be alive?
Hey! Hey, with that. Look, I don't kill everybody. Sometimes the people that I bring with me kill somebody. It's not just me. Christ, okay. I'm getting a bit of a reputation here. Get to the point, I guess. I mean, I let one dude shoot up his former student, and all of a sudden, I'm the bad guy. It's good design work, exactly. Look, it's just like Thane, right? Thane doesn't take credit for any of his kills. Thane is a weapon. The guilt of the kill goes on the person who sent him there to do the killing, right? So yeah, so it's I'm not the way. Like I'm just.
I need Grunt back up to speed. What's wrong with him?
There's nothing wrong with him. He's becoming a full adult.
Puberty, I figured.
Wait, so this is a pilgrimage?
I don't care what aliens call it. Krogan undergo the rite of passage.
Too far, Rex. Your clan may rule, but this thing is not Krogan.
Idiot. So, Grunt, do you wish to stand with Urdnot?
Ooh.
What does the rite of passage require?
Ooh.
Not for me to say.
Does that mean you
Shepard.
killed the
The shaman
council
will
and your
discuss
weapon
that.
was the Geth? Yes. No, look, my weapon, I mean, technically, yes, because I didn't kill the council. I was just like, let's take everybody else over here. Look, I didn't say, oh, go kill them. All I did was divert our forces to where they needed to be. I mean, look, I'm not a murderer. How dare you? So Gritton's just a horny-ass teenager. Yes, pretty much. He's just, a horny-ass teenager. Let's see. Is that for me to say, Shepard? The shaman will discuss that.
What happens if he doesn't do this rite of passage?
If he was left here, he would be killed. The clanless are not respected. A tank bred, probably more so. His disposition is what it is, right or no.
What? No!
That's just him being a Krogan. Here didn't tell you that in the tank. Did he, boy?
We're not going to Silent Hill. Southern Sacrifice Council? I didn't even do that. I just diverted my forces. Look, they were on a ship. They could have defended themselves, but they didn't, did they? They killed themselves, is all I'm saying.
Solu is an alien murderer.
I am not an alien murderer. The audacity. I would end up in Silent Hill for my choices in this game. If Silent Hill is purgatory, I would definitely end up there. Absolutely. But yeah, no, look, they literally should have defended themselves. Not my fault. So what if he doesn't? You'll allow a clone?
You'll let a tank-bred Krogan join Clan Urdnot?
Only because he's with you. After all, you and I killed thousands like him. Not quite as big, but many. Clan Urdnot is strong, and the others will do as I say. They see the benefit of my vision.
This is his choice.
It's your choice. What you gonna do, teenage grunt?
It is in my blood. It is what I am for.
Good boy. Speak with the shaman. He's over on the second level. Give him a good show and he'll set you on the path.
I like Rex's armor. It's a nice upgrade from the
You too,
first game.
Shepard. How many times have you stepped in a mess for your crew, hmm?
So we've already didn't talk about your work. We've already said what's wrong with Grant. We've already done that. I'm leaving. Come with us. Say before you speak to the shaman. All right. Makes sense. I'm not gonna ask him to come with us. He has his place here, right? Rex is like, I have an old stash of Play Krogan. My old apartment, travel there, and that should fix that. Yeah, no, look. He'll work it out. He will work it out just fine.
I need to go. We'll go over this another time.
Watch yourself, Shepard. Tuchanka isn't safe and homey like Pharaohs and Ilos.
Homie. But we're homies, Rex. Alright, hopefully the fish will stay fine until I get this done. But we'll see. It's very, yes, he said, alright. Not murder, just like Caden. No, I straight up murdered Caden. I knew what was happening there. Caden is 100% on me. But the council's not on me. Look, they were on the best ship possible, right? Not my fault they suck.
You go beyond yourself, Gatatog Uvank. The rights of Urdnot are dominant. How do we know it will challenge him? He's unnatural. The beasts of the right could ignore him like a lump of plastic. They know blood no matter the womb. Your barking does not help your case. I'll speak for myself. This is the tank bred. It is very lifelike.
Don't talk to my son that way.
Smells correct as well.
Oh my god.
Your protests ring hollow, Uvank.
It is very lifelike. Poor Grunt. The game literally says if you do this, you will kill them. But that's just, again, but the game always says one thing and does something else, right? So they don't necessarily correlate to what you want. So it's sticking within that. Sure, it says you're gonna kill them, but you know, it really just means like you're gonna leave them to defend for themselves. It's okay. They're all right. They're in a very good ship. You're protesting Hollow Uvenk. He dares stand in. He dares to stand in Grunt's way?
Urdnot Rex has given us permission to seek clan status for Grunt.
Permission. That is good enough, if lacking in spirit.
If this must stand on ritual, then I invoke a denial. My Krant stands against him. He has no one.
My patience is tested, but Uvenk invokes correctly. Grunt, who is your Krant?
Me.
Your allies willing to kill and die on your behalf.
How is a candidate tested if he brings backup on his rite of passage?
Not every Krogan can be the strongest warrior, but each must inspire his peers to battle at his side.
All right, I mean, that's fair.
If the ones who know you best can find nothing worthy in you, you should wander the wastes and die alone before you weaken my clan.
Oh, we will kill for Grunt? I feel like the renegade options here are pretty on point for all of the Krogan. It seems to be in line with their ideologies and all that.
Grunt will strengthen Clan Urdnot. Name our target, and it will die.
Spoken well. Most aliens, and some Krogan, do
The
not
shade.
understand our ways. I believe
The shade.
this human does.
Aliens don't know strength. My followers are true Krogan. Everything about Grunt is a lie.
How am I not dead?
You dare.
That's probably the stupidest thing my shipper's ever done.
I withdraw my denial. This will be decided
Oh no.
elsewhere.
Oh no, that was... How did I not
You
crack
have
my own
provoked
skull?
Reason enough for me to like you. They're your problem now.
Like, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Apparently, she reinforced my skull significantly. Christ. Yeah, Krogan just look hard, apparently. Oh, that was good. That was very strong. I like that. A nice callback to when Rex did it to him.
Do we need any special equipment?
To begin the rite, only the candidate and his Krant are required. You love battle, don't you, Shepard? The last gasp of a dying opponent. Bring your love of the fight to Grunt's trial, and he will succeed.
Is that Krogan gonna be a problem?
He is forbidden to interfere, will he? During the rite of passage, you must be ready for anything, Shepard.
Like you're more machine than man, I guess.
From what you've shown
I
me,
suppose.
You will not disappoint.
We've waited long enough. Tell us how this works.
Still your impatience, Shepard. For now, know that Grunt will be tested, and that you must adapt.
We're ready. Let's do this.
Excellent.
Oh, I don't like that accent. Only 30% cybernetics? I mean, okay. I mean, like, as long as the cybernetics are up here, as long as they're around this area, we're good. Alright, let's go tally. Part of me wants to bring Kasumi, because Kasumi's awesome in these encounters. You literally get metal bone reinforcement as an upgrade. You do. It's true. You're meat and metal at this point? I mean... We could get Adrenaline Rush 4. Sure, let's get that. Heart and Adrenaline Rush, your endorphins block out pain and trauma in addition to speeding your reaction time. Health damage is reduced for the power duration. Nice. So duration 5 seconds, time dilation 70%, health damage taken negative 50%. Okay. Action time is the stuff of legends. When you are on, enemies seem to stand still. So they're they're 20% slower, but I think this is better for the damage reduction. Don't got his thing, don't got her thing. We're saving a point at this point. For the points. Leave Grunt home. He's not he's not needed. I wish. I am gonna... When did I get a grenade launcher? Okay, I mean, it's fine. Also, not Tally. No, we gotta bring Tally. We gotta bring Tally. I heard she'll be very sad at me if I don't bring her along to every single mission ever, so... Alright, let's go. Let's get it done. That interrupt, though, that made this mission worthwhile. Just doing that alone. It's pretty good. It's pretty strong.
This is Tachanka's most recent scar. The last surface city to fall in the rebellions. The Keystone was at the heart. It has survived wars and the passage of centuries. It endures.
Like the Krogan. Look at that sun, though.
If you wish to join Clan Urdnot, you must contemplate the Keystone and its trial.
Alright, that's fair.
What will happen? Who knows? You must adapt. You must thrive no matter the situation. Any true Krogan will.
Alright, gotta adapt. I feel like this is gonna be close quarters. I don't know that I'm gonna get a lot of...
started, Shepard. Hit the Keystone.
Wait, calm down.
Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the Keystone.
I'm in. Shut up, Grunt. I'm working on it. I'm getting my money. Your supplies don't pay for themselves, after all. Money.
Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the Keystone.
Ooh, 2 heavy weapon ammo. Nice. Alright, so there's some ammo on the ground there, which tells me I'm gonna need a shorty. Grunt, please sign this release. Sorry. Stating anything after this point is all on you, and we are not liable.
Shepard.
Yes, exactly.
Hit the Keystone.
Exactly. Look, whoever gets murdered from this point on, it's not my fault. I'm just here to. There's a lot of ammo on the fucking ground here. There is a lot of ammo. All right, it's fine. It'll be okay. Shut up, Grunt.
Let's get started,
I knew he was
Shepard.
gonna say it.
Hit the Keystone.
I knew he was gonna say it there. Like the scans they do at the CC screen imply nervous system and bone replacement. Yep. And even some of the upgrades, right? The upgrades literally say that they're weaving metal into your
First the Krogan conquered
skin and
Tuchanka
stuff.
and mastered a natural world only we are fit to hold.
Oh Jesus! Oh, this is being chat. What the fuck was that?
Here they come.
Hey, who comes? What?
Wake!
Deploying combat drone. One down.
Tally can't count. She's too beautiful.
Peace will know I'm worthy.
All right, everybody has fire ammo now. I really screwed that up. It's fine. It's hot dog time. Hot dogs.
Put them down. I see them. They'll all die. Right on your ass.
What the fuck are you two doing? How about you guys, you know, cover my six? How about a little bit of help with, you know, things randomly chewing me up? Money. What is this really? Is this it? Is this all the Krogan trials have for me?
They come.
All right. Well, Gotta let them get close, because when they're that far off, not that much damage being put out.
There.
Alright, that was just the first wave. So apparently I have a full inventory. Do you really?
Ready for another round, Shepard.
A full inventory? What's in it? What's in it? Oh, that's Zerus. Hey, when games make me fight dogs, even weird alien dogs.
Then the Krogan were lifted to the stars.
I'm not very good at fighting dogs, Polo. In Bloodborne, Dark Souls, you name it. Terrible at it. What the hell? Christ. Stuffing things? That makes sense.
Crawlers.
Are you ready for tomorrow, Zerus? Are you ready for tomorrow? Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Trouble.
Oh, let me know. Money.
Combat drone ready.
I'll put them down.
Is that what it says every time he charges, by the way? Alright, that's cool. Just putting fire all over me. That's fine.
We've been spotted.
No, we haven't been spotted. They've been spotted. They've been spotted, Shepard. Making very judicious use of these refills on my ammo. I don't want to go all bonkers and be out of bullets in this scenario, I don't think. Pick one up. No, not too bad so far. Not too bad. Money.
We need to trigger the keystone to continue the right.
Do you want to live forever? I mean, we hit the keystone to get on to the next rank, which we're gonna do tomorrow because I've already streamed for like 6 hours, so I'm in my stream there. Shut up, Grant. Get with it tomorrow. Gosh. Sorry for that. We'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern with the continuation of Grunt's trial. Hopefully you'll join us for that. I do appreciate your company here, friends. And yeah, Psyche should be live tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Eastern. Not sure if she said what she's going to stream, but you're probably going to want to check it out. Psyche's awesome as it is, but the games she's playing are going to be pretty cool. So make sure you check that out. That's PSYCH. That's Psyche in the morning at 7 a.m. Eastern.
We need to trigger the keystone
No, you can't click the button. But thanks for hanging out, friends. I appreciate your company very much, and thank you for everybody that helped us with Final Fantasy 14 earlier today. Starship Trooper survives? Very much so. Very much so. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern with the continuation of this game. Kiki Buddy should be live tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. Eastern with some Sun Haven, maybe. And Lady Saberton should be live tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern with either Kiwami or some Final Fantasy 14.
Either Sun Haven or Movie Note with Vikings.
Oh, okay. That or that. One of the two things. But yeah, Mystic went live. She's going to do some quick Final Fantasy 14 stuff, some leveling, and then she's going to do the Final Fantasy 4 Pixel Remaster. So if you want to see that, that's, well, I'm going to raid her right now, so you can come on over with that. But yeah, have a good night, everybody. Have a good Friday. Be well. And we'll see you back here tomorrow, hopefully. Good night.